Hey guys, hi there. I hope you guys can hear me. Let's see. Hi there, can you guys hear me? Hopefully. Okay. Let me know if you're here, if you can hear me. How are you guys? Let me know in the chat room. I think everything's working this time. Of course, my angle's not great, but we can see if we can fix that a little. I'm gonna get better at this, I promise. Let's take that. Those. I don't know, it's not a great setup, but it doesn't let you see it until you're actually live. So it's so strange. Okay, so hi guys. We're gonna just play around with some pre-shuffle, but let me just show you what came out so far. Hi Renzo Lewis, thank you for telling me. Just pre-shuffle so far, we have the Four of Wands came out and the Devil card. Here's how they came out. So it looks like there might be some serious tie, connection, maybe even obsession. We've got Four of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. It's very conflicting. So one is about foundation. One is it looks like somebody's really getting their act together, really focusing on stability. But I haven't figured out that yet. We have Ace of Cups and Five of Cups. So we have back and forth. Looks like something ended. Maybe it's coming back together. Heidi Porter. So anyway, we'll just play around with the pre-shuffle real quick till we wait for, a few more people to join. So this is all signs, their current feelings. How are you guys? Still can't believe I'm actually doing a live. Ooh, the Fool card. So new beginnings. Aries energy. We're going to start with Aries. We're going to go through the entire zodiac chart. Oh, wow, the same cards. Okay, so I feel like we are tapped in. We've got some energy coming through already. We've got the Fool card, so that's a new beginning, something starting over, or often the Fool is representative of letting go of baggage, but this Devil card is saying, there's a connection, there's a tie, there's something that can't be let go of. Looks like that is going to be balancing out. So we have, those are three major arcana. Wow, look at the bottom of the deck. Two of Cups and the Sun. So very conflicting energies here. But maybe there was a toxic tie, like obsession or something. Somebody, maybe feels like they were a little bit foolish, but things are balancing out. Here we've got Two of Cups. Two of Cups is two people who give, two people who show up for each other. All right, let's go ahead and start. Hi, Jenilyn. That's a beautiful name. I hope I'm saying it right. How are you? I'm pretty good. Pretty good. I'm a little nervous. So, but I'm excited. Yeah, look at all the major arcana. Judgment and strength. So this could be a reconciliation. So of course that's, general. I mean, I'm going to do each sign individually. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and get started with Aries. Queen of Swords. Turn my volume down. Queen of Swords. So somebody cut, yeah, look at this. Somebody cut someone out or said some very harsh things, and then it says everything is fine when clearly it's not. Somebody's pretending to be okay. Sometimes that's what we got to do, to just keep our mind on other things, push past it. It's good to, express your feelings, to the right people, deal with it, but then move on. The more we're doing things the more we do stuff instead of think about stuff, the less we think about stuff we don't want to think about, you know? That's pretty powerful there. Judgment again. Okay. All right, let's start with Aries. Aries, what is going on for Aries? Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Tell me Aries situation and the person on their mind. So progress, moving forward. Oh, yeah, somebody's coming back. I mean, I do kind of feel like that pre-shuffle was for Aries. I got to tell you guys, I mean, I am an Aries, but I've had Aries has been on my mind a lot today. I'm not sure really why, but what I've been feeling is Aries has taken some major steps and made some major progress towards letting go of someone or some toxic situation. Not necessarily that it felt like there's been this energy of back and forth of kind of like, well, if I can just figure out that this person was purposely hurting me, or I can just figure out, you know, that there was definite deception and it came from a bad place, then I could make a firmer decision. But because I can't figure it out, because I still feel like there's good things about this person, or maybe it was because of this or circumstance, that was making it harder and harder to let go of. But I feel like Aries has figured out it really doesn't matter why they weren't able to show up. It's just that they weren't is a reason enough. It's almost like if I could just hate you, I could move on. And that wasn't coming. That wasn't happening. But there's a realization that it wasn't working, right? And they weren't able to show up, and you gave and gave, or you fought your feelings. It's just to the point where it's just like, this obviously isn't right, or right timing or something. But anyway, so there's been a major progress, and this is a return. This is fond memories. For some of you, this could be giving up on a return, but I still feel major love coming. So there's the Star card. So, okay, this is Aries energy. I feel like Aries, there might be even somebody else that comes from the past. So we have 7 of Cups, which is confusion or options, abundance, maybe too many options. I mean, the card, there you are. Aries, I'm not seeing it in the cards yet, but what I've been feeling all day is as soon as you get a handle on your feelings for somebody or something that wasn't working, somebody comes back, and I just don't think it's the same person. I think it's somebody else, but I do think it's from the past. I'll have to tell you guys my story, what's going on with me. Okay, let's look at them. 4 Swords. This is the person on your mind, trying to heal. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think you have 2 comebacks. I think you have somebody coming back from the past, and I think that it might be somewhat of a reward. It's kind of like by opening your energy back up and taking some not easy steps towards being open to happiness, whatever form it comes in, brings in somebody new. And if you're in my situation, somebody from my past, like from my past showed up, and he was like, I've been trying to date you for 3 years. This person knew my late husband. He built our house. I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, they worked on a big project together on a house. But something crazy like that. But then I feel, okay, tell me about the person that Aries is actually thinking about. They're really focused on stability. Tell me how they feel about Aries. Yeah, they want to get it together. Aries, I think this person does want to come back. This is a second chance reconciliation. I think the person on your mind wants to come back, but I think you're going to be distracted by someone else. You're about to be back in your power after feeling a time of maybe lethargic or kind of a loss of oomph. Like your stars may be aligning now. Anything else for Aries? Does this resonate, you guys? Shara, hey. Hi, Bradaboo. Shara, how are you, girl? Okay, well, I better stop looking at my screen. And look at the cards. Okay. All right, so you guys, this is hopefully this is resonating. I feel like Aries is making major progress. Okay, let's get a couple more on how they feel. How do they feel for Aries? The person that Aries came to this reading thinking about. Yeah, they want communication. I think we've had this. Okay, here's the bottom of the deck. So Aries, it could even be that this person is starting to sense you've removed your energy, or they sense that you're happier. They may be watching you online and seeing a different tone in, you know, maybe your energy on what you're posting, something like that. This person, how do they feel? They want to reach out, but they're not sure how. They're looking, watching. I think they feel like, look at that, Page of Cups. Oh my gosh, major communication, 3 pages. One is, no, 4 pages. Yeah, all 4 pages. So Aries, your person wants to communicate. Now I feel like that's the person from the past. The next card is the 10 of Cups. Another card. I mean, that couldn't be any stronger. Communication. Let me see, in case you're asking about the new person, tell me about the new person. Let me grab a different deck real quick. We'll ask about the new person. Three came out, 8 of Swords. So that's feeling kind of tied, trapped. 9 of Cups. Ooh, I'm not sure. I mean, those came out kind of, I wasn't really even there yet, but interesting. This new person, where are they trapped? I mean, there's a lot of emotion here. Maybe they're a little bit intimidated. I mean, this looks like a lot of emotion. Just keep your cool, I would say. Don't. Yeah, I think this new person has a lot of love for you, but I'm wondering about that 8 of Swords. Tell me about that 8 of Swords. What's that? Jackpot? Is this person? Okay, tell me about that 8 of Swords. New person. What's this new person's deal? Might be an Aries. Somebody that manifested. I think it's somebody that's been wanting to talk to you, be with you, get together with you for a really long time. Somebody that didn't let go. You got 2 people. Somebody sees you. Aries, you may have just been so hung up on this last situation you couldn't see it, but there's somebody from the past. This person that you've been hung up on, I think they're coming back too. But you may be too... this new person may just really shake some sense into you, because you're going to be kind of like that whole... Oh yeah, this is what it's supposed to feel like. This is what it feels like when somebody showers me with love and doesn't hide their feelings, when they make it obvious, when they say things like, I'm crazy about you, when they say things like, I'm going to make you fall in love with me. You're going to go, oh my gosh, what the heck was I thinking before? So there's some sort of tie like to that rejection that made it hard to move past, like there's something from the rejection of this last person. You just were having a hard time giving it up, you know, and some of it is also being used to having your way. Okay, no, I just started. Hi, Renee. Shara, boo. Deep Porter. Okay, so we just did Aries. Let's do Taurus. So Aries, good stuff for Aries. Okay, so and then at the end, we'll do that thing where we run through if you're dealing with A, and then we'll go through the zodiac sign that way too. 3 of Pentacles. I didn't know this deck had like unclothed people on it. I may have to switch. Let's see. Taurus. What is going on for Taurus and the person they're thinking about? Okay, somebody's hurt. Well, that was clear, wasn't it? We get 3 swords, heartbreak. Who walked away? Somebody walked away. Typically, I start with your energy, so this could be you. I mean, you could switch it, but again, we have a strong kind of a vibe of spying. Why? There's a question. Why did this end? Somebody walked away from something that had a lot of substance for one of them. There's a lot of curiosity. Somebody ended something or walked away or went silent without explaining it. Okay, so the person on your mind, the Chariot, you could be dealing with a Cancer. And I'm going to show you guys this. The Empress and the Sun are next, at the bottom of the deck. So in case those come out again. So a Chariot, how do they feel? The person about you. That's forward motion. Wow. Magician. They want to see you. They want to travel. Justice. 2 Libra cards. We've got Aries, Cancer. So Taurus, the person on your mind. Are they traveling? They might be traveling. They maybe are. What do they want? They want it. They want things to balance out. Give me more. For Taurus, the person that Taurus is thinking about. How do they feel? This person might travel a lot. They might fly a lot, travel a lot, be a world traveler. I mean, we got so many major arcana coming out, and this Emperor keeps showing up too. And then okay, looks like another one. Somebody does want to come back, but I don't know who got hurt. The World, a cycle ending. Why do we have the Judgment card? 5 of Swords. Somebody's conflicted. Tell me about the World and the Judgment card. All right, I think somebody blocked you and knows they messed up. Because I really kind of feel like it's you that was unsure why this happened. Why did this happen? Why did they do that? Because they were a fool. Look at that. Yeah, I think this person, Taurus, is going to realize, if they're not already, that they missed an opportunity with you. Maybe then you turned your back and that brings them back. I don't know. I don't like it when you guys, maybe you finally moved on. I don't like it. I just don't like it, the vibe of waiting around or hoping for someone that's gone. I think you got to fill your own cup, or, you know, keep meeting other people so you don't get into a low vibe. Yeah, Taurus, please don't isolate, okay? You got to make a firm decision. So this looks like checking someone out online. Look, she's trying not to. She's looking at a computer. She's making a firm decision to, she's peeking. Tell me what Taurus should do. Is that 7 of Wands for Taurus or the person? I mean, it looks like, Taurus, you shouldn't do anything because this person needs to come forward when they're ready correctly. I think if you make the next move, then you're going to change the vibe. Whereas this person, you absolutely can't make the next move because I think they blocked you. You want them to come back correct, see your value with the 6 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. Hold back, Taurus. Yep. I think, Taurus, you may be really tempted to reach out, but I just don't think that's what needs to happen here. I think that person needs to, like, really, really show you that they are, hi Terry, show you that they are gonna make this up. Okay, let's do Gemini. Come on for Gemini. Sun. I'm gonna shuffle better because I don't know if I got this. Ten of Cups, 10 of Swords. Happy family, painful ending. Back and forth. These are all very similar. So there's something with children. We've got a couple cards of children here. Two of Pentacles. Why do we have the second card? Tell me Gemini's energy. What's Gemini's energy currently? So it looks like you're happy. Happy, healing. But are you pretending? Somebody might be fake, doing the fake it till you make it. To go at 5 of Cups. 3 cups spilled. Gemini's energy. The Sun. Happiness, healing, hope. Focused on the sadness. But what's the Page of Pentacles? So you're not, Gemini, you're not sharing how you feel. It looks like you're closed off. One more on Gemini's energy. Yeah, see this? Knight of Wands, that's rushing forward, but then here's the 9 of Cups. This is like, she's got her arms crossed like, I know my value. 9 of Cups is blessings. This has a very strong vibe of I'm not gonna explain to you how I feel. I'm not gonna tell you I'm not gonna let you see my pain. Maybe tell me about the person on Gemini's life. Person married? What's the deal? Oh, of course, there you go. 6 of Cups. They want to return. Wow. This is like every sign. They want to return too. Okay, but why? Or maybe that's an apology. Tell me more. What's the 6 of Cups? Okay, so this person treated you like an option. I think you maybe shut down and did not show your pain. Not saying that's good or bad. Wax. The wax. You cut someone off and look, they come rushing back, but you're gonna hold your value. I mean, this card is just screaming, hold my value, isn't it? Self-love. I know my value, I know what I deserve. Then we got 6 of Cups, a decision. The Lovers is somebody's making a decision. Typically it's between 2 people, and then we have options. So this would indicate somebody is returning with a decision, like they choose you, is what it looks like. Did y'all see that? Travel. Somebody might have a motorcycle, or what's the Chariot? It could be a Cancer. But this is kind of like a fast action forward. It's maybe unexpected. Ooh. You're going to hold your ground. Who is the 7 of Wands? I don't know, Gemini, you may not let this person come back. Somebody's going to come fast back, but doesn't look like you're going to allow it. Unless they give is probably what it is. You're going to hold back this time. They're going to have to really prove it. Look at this. Death, hardcore ending, strength, justice, Emperor, justice. I said justice before it came out. Justice just came out. I said justice, but it wasn't justice. So we got judgment. Please. This person is going to apologize, I believe, and offer a new beginning. But you're not going to be, I don't think you're going to take it that easily. What's the Emperor? Husband. So Hierophant is, again, look at all the major arcana. Wow, you guys. Hierophant is truth, ethics, justice. We had somebody lied. Yeah, somebody lied. So that lie, I believe, is going to have to be resolved. Or I think it's not going to be, you're not going to allow it to come back. So there's justice. It's going to have to be balanced out. I don't think, and I think that somebody is going to come back, but they're going to have to work for it. It's kind of redundant. But then look, we got 2 of Cups and Wheel of Fortune. Let me grab a different deck because I feel like we're getting a lot of the same cards. Whoa. Tell me how this person feels about Gemini. They think you're the devil. Or maybe that you're a hard ass. The 9 of Pentacles could be wealth, it's success. Doesn't that look like a pentacle? I think it's a bleach spot, but doesn't that look like a pentacle on my sleeve? The devil. They're not letting go, Gemini. I mean, see, they're coming toward you. There's even a star on that face. Why do we have the devil card? Maybe they're just a Capricorn. How do they feel? Yeah. Missed opportunity. They feel like they missed out. 10 of Pentacles. Somebody here has a big success, a lot of success. I mean, there's a lot of money emphasis here, and somebody that's very successful or controlling or respected. But we got 10 of Pentacles. Looks like they see you as the 10 of Pentacles, and that they really screwed up. Ace of Pentacles, a stable new beginning, or maybe they missed out on a financial venture or something like that. What is their next move? 3 Swords. They're hurting. I like it. I like it. Another Emperor card. Another Magician card. Okay, what do they want? Money. Okay, just in case, you guys, somebody is after your money, FYI, that could apply here somewhere. So, 3 Swords, pain, heartbreak. Or maybe they're going to offer you help, financial help. What's the next move? 7 of Pentacles. They're just not sure what they're going to do yet. Or how to do it. But it's not over. It's not over. The person on your mind is thinking about you. They want you back. There's some sort of money. Maybe there's a work relationship or something, but there's some sort of money involved. Some sort of financial reason affecting, financial matters that are affecting it. Actually, I'm going to pull one. I'm not going to do this for all the sides, but for Gemini, I'm going to pull one of these. Like I'm missing something. Tell me a couple cards for Gemini, this person. How do they feel? Oh, remember? That's what the Pentacles are. Wow. That was really, really clear. I kept getting children. Pentacles sometimes are, family, things of substance, or it's often material. Children are important to this partnership, so there are children in this. Some distance will bring clarity and abundance. So you know what I think? I think somebody really, it's gonna have to be a fit for the children. Like the person has to be stable, be a stable influence, a good influence for the children. Something like that I think is affecting. I think that's what all those pentacles were. Here and now. Anything else? Yeah, so look at that. I mean, we had so much emphasis on marriage and fate. The relationship is moving forward. So, all right. Well, I don't feel like you guys don't know that. I feel like you do know that. Forgiveness. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. Big children energy here. Big children, family, tradition, energy there. Okay, let's move on. So now we have Cancer. You have been seeing Aqua. Huh. I don't know what that means, Terry. Aqua. I do love Aqua. Am I not mentioning Aqua when the cards come out? I love Aqua. I love my Aquarius readings. I love them. I mean, I love all you guys, but... Oh, wow. This showed up a second ago and I didn't pull it. I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? Morning. The morning. Is that the sun? Let me see what that means real quick. Interesting. This is for Cancer. I also am going to do this little spread for you guys. I don't know why, but this this book just pulled at me, and then I put my finger there, so I'm going to do that little spread. I don't know what it's going to say, but let's see. Where's the morning? Justice. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong deck. Okay, well, I don't know where the book is, but I do want to do this little spread. I just saw. Sorry, guys, hold on. There we go. Okay, so let's see. The 4 powers, the path. Okay, what path are you called to tread? Okay, did y'all see that flip? Prince of Pentacles and 4 of Cups. So Prince of Pentacles. So this is a slip. The question was what path? Okay, and this is your obstacle. Missed opportunity. Okay, that's not possible. You can't miss an opportunity. So that might be what's something like seize the day, maybe relevant. You know, don't put things off. Maybe relevant, slow, stable, but don't put it off forever, because this Prince of Pentacles is, you know, moves slow and stable, but this is a missed opportunity. So this could be saying, and look at that, there's the morning again. So this could be saying, don't, you know, don't put things off, don't procrastinate. Okay. What will be learned, or how your knowledge is best applied? Learn from past mistakes, 5 of Cups. So this is taking, you know, sadness or things that didn't work out very well, taking it and learning from them, focusing on what you still have, embracing the lesson. It seems like I feel like I am such an experiment for everything I teach you guys, because it's like all the tarot stuff that tarot teaches us, it like lives out like so plainly in my life. Cigarette. Is somebody smoking a cigarette? I just felt like I tasted cigarette. Okay. To dare. In what way will you need to go beyond yourself to express courage? Being able to express love and not being probably held back. There might be an energy of you confusing people with a back and forthness. To will, where should... Hold on. Where should you place your focus and intentions? What should you focus on? Okay, what should you focus on? Oof. Foundations. Hangman. Stability. You should focus on things that are going to make you stable, and not probably on things that you can't see. So maybe there is a really strong message here, and I am going to go back to the love questions, but there might be a really strong message here to not overthink the things you cannot see, to put your focus on the things that you actually can do to make your life stable, the things you can control, the things you can work towards. Okay. In what way will you need to have restraint? So 8 of Swords is, look, this is blind, and this is Eight of Swords. So this is feeling tied and trapped by wanting to offer love. I think this is really just really strongly implying that there are things that you can control, and there are things you can't control. And the more you think about the things that you can't control, the more you end up thinking about it rather than taking action. So instead of thinking about things, the more you do, the more action you take towards things that you can control, the less time you think, and it spirals. So let's go ahead and get, that was just kind of interesting, but let's go ahead and get a, go back to those love questions. I'm not sure about these. Let me grab a card back. Yeah, see, I feel like there's just too much back and forth of what I didn't do, creeping in, what I shoulda, coulda, woulda, and it's juggling the unknown back and forth on, can't see the ups and downs here. Like I can't stop thinking about, I try so hard, but I keep going back to thinking about things that I don't know. And the reason we do that is because our minds kind of can trick us into thinking we're making progress if we focus on things that went wrong and we try to figure it out. It's like kind of there's endorphins and chemical like hormones that make us think we're making progress towards it. So we just keep circling that loop. But the thing here is it's just going on too long. There's a lot of back and forth. Oh, I can't control it, so I need to move on or not think about it. This is very clearly you need to focus on things that you can control, not things that you can't control that you don't have answers to. And be thankful for a lesson. Something like that. Okay. Jeez. Justice. So it could be a Libra. Tell me about the, okay. So this is also reminding you to be cooperative and not to shut yourself off. This is balancing out. Is there a leap? Wow. Eight of Cups. Well, somebody left. Somebody left, and it wasn't easy to leave. Okay, well, somebody, I don't think it's you. I think somebody else is really holding back. See this cooperation, this Three of Pentacles, but it's clarified by... Okay, tell me the person on Gemini's mind. What are their thoughts? Are they married? Maybe they got back with their ex. Look, there's a wife, I'm telling you. Two cards of a wife or a significant other, a mother, in a reconciliation. It's two cards of Libra. Wow. Yeah, and again, somebody's just not truthful, not being honest. So maybe they made you think that they were done and they didn't. I think this person is not communicating because they're, to communicate, they don't want to tell you what they did or what they're doing because it's not fair to you. And that's why you're under a mind, you know what. Yep, look at that. You're waiting for clarity, but this person was deceptive. I think they're married. Again, you see that? Oh, you guys, I think they're married. Yeah, which is why they're holding back. Anything else on this? I mean, a marriage, it could be... I mean, it doesn't have to be marriage. It could be a high-level relationship. Why do we have the Six of Wands? Conflict, battle, avoiding it. What are the next moves? Will they want want to come forward. This is very repetitive. I'm sorry, you guys. So it looks like somebody's in another relationship. There's some other situation they lied about, and I believe it has to do with another person. There might have been a reconciliation, and they weren't honest with you. See how this King of Swords is upside down, and then the Seven of Swords right under it, and then we've got the second chances, or karma, or reconciliation, and then we have a new beginning. What do they want? What do they want with Gemini? Whoa. Yeah, looks like they want a new beginning. So I don't know what to say about that. I just don't. Something doesn't make sense. And that's why it doesn't make sense, because there was dishonesty about marriage. I mean, look at that. Maybe they're acting like they aren't getting back together, but they are with someone else. It's not you, though. That's just what I think is so strong here. It's not you. So you got to focus on the things you can control and stop trying to figure out what went wrong, because somebody's not telling you the truth. Guess what? Because it wasn't fair to you, is what that looks like. Looks like deception. Okay, so let's look at, was that Gemini? That was Gemini, I think. I don't think I did Cancer. I've got Cancer marked, but I don't think I did Cancer. I'm going to do Cancer now, and I'm sorry if that was Cancer. I think that was Cancer. Who did I just do, you guys? Did I do Gemini and Cancer? Can you guys tell me? Somebody tell me. Did I do Gemini and Cancer? Okay, so I did Cancer and Gemini. I felt like that was Gemini. Let me just do a little Cancer. I'm so sorry, because now I really don't know who that was. Felt like Gemini the whole time. Let's do Cancer. What's going on for Cancer? Oh, that was Cancer, because I changed X. Okay. Real quick for Cancer. So just in case I screwed that whole thing up. So the Lover's card. A decision. This is your energy. You're trying to make a decision. Often that's between two people. Again, could be Gemini energy. Maybe that's my answer to what I was just asking. A decision about an ending. Or Scorpio. It's just been going on too long. It's blocked you from other opportunities. So whoever this is for is faced with making a decision about an ending that's been dragging out or has been blocking you from other opportunities, but you just can't seem to. It's a dragged out, overdrawn, too long decision. Okay, that's Cancer's energy. Let's see, the person on your mind right now. They might be in financial trouble, worried about money. The Tower. Sag energy. Also, that looks like father, husband. Maybe there's financial responsibilities towards a family. The Hierophant. What's the King of Pentacles? Yeah, again, wow, these are so answering my questions as I ask them. Again, we got father energy or a boss. This is somebody's job, some sort of financial responsibility is weighing on them. Queen of Wands, drama. Yeah, looks like somebody's dealing with a dramatic trauma. Not trauma, maybe a drama queen or some sort of fallout from some actions they did or didn't take. Yep, Cancer. Thank you. This clarifies this is Cancer. This is a Cancer. I think a lot of that last reading was Gemini. The cards are answering exactly like I was saying. Who is this? Who is this? Gemini came out. And then the last card in this reading is a Cancer card. But anyway, that's forward motion. Tell me one more about that Chariot. Chariot is perseverance. I think this person has a loyalty, feels a loyalty to a situation. even though it's difficult. They're feeling responsible or loyal. There might be, it might have to do with a financial opportunity, or maybe they have to stick in there with something stressing them. I think it has to do with money. How do they feel about Cancer though? Whoa. They haven't let go. They're feeling tied, or they do definitely feel a connection. What's the Eight of Wands? But I feel like they have an obligation to something else. There's guilt. This person feels guilty about something else. I feel like this back here is you probably, but that's what they're having a hard time turning their back on. Again, turning your back. Right when I said turning your back, what do they have there? We've got a card with somebody with their back turned. Turning their back on the past and the present in order to move forward. So I just think this person has got some responsibilities elsewhere. All right. Yeah, I think that was Cancer. Thank you, Renee. Let's see. Let's do Leo. You guys, you have to go, when you go to my homepage, I think I did put it in a separate section, but if you click on videos, it doesn't show my live. So this is the second All Signs live, so you guys might want to check out the first one. I feel like they're going to get better. I feel like, because I don't have a good camera set up, and it literally does not let you see what the angle's going to be until you go live. I mean, the way I'm doing it on my phone, so it's like really difficult to set it up well. I just think it just takes, I'm just going to have to keep trying until I get the hang of it. So 5 of Wands, so conflict, competition, and a new beginning, Leo. And then progress. All right, so tell me Leo's energy. Leo, oof, second chances. Karma, this could be an apology. What's going on for Leo? I just felt something. What was that? What is Leo's energy currently? Well, there you are. Strong. Holding back. Oh my gosh, there you are again. Oh, you're happy. Are you focused on being happy? I think something ended. What's, one more. Wow, a decision. We just had 4 major arcana again. Wow, powerful energies tonight. So judgment is second chances. Could be karma, could be something legal. This is your energy, feeling strong about a decision rather than being tied to something. Wow, did you free yourself of something? What's the... Yeah, I think there was a lot of conflict. You're feeling finally like in your power, though. Why do we have the Lovers card? Yeah, there it is. A painful ending. Maybe you finally made a decision to let something end. I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, a Tower. A deception. My gosh, these are strong. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the cards are flying. So 7 of Swords is deception. You're looks like you're feeling better about getting your power back. Maybe you realized what a blessing in disguise this was. Or maybe the tables turned and you're the one that went, yeah, no. Let's look at the person on your mind. What's this person doing, thinking about Leo? Okay. 10 of Wands. So this person's still struggling. I think you freed yourself of it, and this person's still struggling. Could be dealing with a Libra. We also have Sag. We have strong Sag. We have Gemini, Leo. What if this is a legal situation? Now, I'm always hesitant to say this because I don't want anybody to sit back and go, oh, good, I've got it. I'm going to win this case. You have to do your due diligence. You have to work and put in the effort to make sure things play out. But this does look like victory and success. Something will be evened out. What's this person? How's this person feel about Leo? Okay, so it looks like you removed yourself from some toxic situation and this person is going, what did I do? So this card keeps coming out, Nine of Swords. And there's a decision. What did I do? I walked away. I think, Leo, you were like something, the best thing that happened to them or something. Or they didn't realize your value. What is the Seven of Pentacles? Yeah, I think you cut out someone, probably an air sign. But why are we waiting? What are we waiting for? Someone more stable. Did you maybe even already had someone come in? Stop trying to fix something that you didn't break. Why would we try to fix something we didn't break? What am I missing here? Oh my gosh. That just half flipped. I didn't take it, and then I pulled it. I didn't even know it was the same card. So there's some truth and ethics, like something more stable. You're going to hold out for something more stable. Some of you, this might have been a financial drain, but old wounds and childhood issues. And there's children. So definitely some strong childhood something going on here. Tell me more about Leo. Oops. Whoops. You've learned a spiritual lesson. Detach with love to clearly see the truth. I think you've done that. And this rejection is divine protection. But I feel like I'm missing something. Tell me what's coming. Oh, is there a spiritual lesson? What's a spiritual lesson for Leo? A change in the wind. Some of these stripes are probably going to change. A change in the wind, that's when things, a major shift happens. I feel like it's... Okay, look at this. Not for you. And see, this is a chess game right here. In a fortune cookie. A change of the wind. Somebody might change their stripes. Like, what is that saying? Let me see what that says real quick. Change of the wind 12. Like a zebra can't change its stripes or something. Like somebody might change to try and mirror what you want. Okay, so this is good. You got a fortune cookie right there in the middle, and you got some sort of strategy going on here. It says, a sense that unseen change has been initiated, preparation for a storm, awareness that your plans are not on firm ground, feeling a shift, uncertainty about which direction the winds will blow. It's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change. To want the world to remain consistent like a zebra's stripes. Yet nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change. Now is a time of transformation as outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. So stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air, scatter seeds. I love it. Meaning the big storm comes through, it blows the dust and the trash and everything out of the way. It clears the debris. Yeah, sometimes it leaves more debris, but it also creates a need for a cleanup. Also, it spreads seeds, right? So it scattered seeds and nourishes the soil for better things ahead. This storm came to clear your path is what this is saying. So life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. Okay, so the relationship part says, relationships go through periods where partnerships seem out of sync with each other and the stormy emotions and moods threaten to take down the ship. Perhaps someone has a change of heart and leaves. These rough seas offer opportunities for mutual growth, a way for you to understand your heart better and know that you need to be truly happy. Leo, I think you probably put everything into someone else's happiness, and even though it wasn't working, but it was like you held up tower up for way too long. So I know I'm supposed to be telling you how they feel. We did get return energy. I think there's some regret. But it says, rest assured that whatever is happening now, good will come from it. Take temporary shelter and remove yourself from drama. We had drama somewhere, did we not? I thought we had drama. The air will clear and everything will be fresh and new again. This too shall pass. So, glad I pulled that last one. Leo, that was Leo. Leo. Somebody is going to see your value if they haven't already, and they're going to, didn't we get return energy? I felt a return. So, but this is, I think, something better is coming, or they're going to, whether it's that person that comes back or not, the storm came to clear the path. The storm came, remind yourself that if you're struggling. The storm came to clear your path for something better. Get ready, okay? Be ready and expect it. Don't wait. All right, we didn't start yet, but this is for Virgo. Don't wait for something. This looks like truth, options. Stop waiting. Confusion. This is truth, clarity. But this is don't wait. No more waiting. Okay, so Virgo, what's going on for Virgo? Whoops. Hi, Tanisha. How are you? Oh, okay, Virgo. I thought I had a card flipped here. Let's go back to basics. 3 cards for Virgo and 3 cards for the person on their mind. Virgo, it looks like you're holding back from being strong. Does look like there's, looks like, there might be, forgiveness might be somehow needed here. Maybe to forgive yourself. Okay. What's going on for Virgo? 3 cards for Virgo. That was the Hangman. Somebody's holding back their love. Seeing things differently. Your energy, holding back, Hangman, Virgo, Taurus. Whoops. There's still a lot of love here. You have a lot of fire and passion in you. I think, you know what, I feel like, Virgo, there's a real strong need for, or a real strong want for love, but don't confuse there's a really strong, there's a lot of love in you, and a want, and a healthy, wonderful desire to have love and to give love. Just don't confuse that with, the wrong person, because I promise you there are hundreds of people that you could be happy with. Hundreds, thousands. But when we get stuck on one person, we miss out on that. We don't open ourselves up to equal love. Okay, so maybe this is someone coming towards you, the person on Virgo's mind. This is equal love and take. So you're going to have somebody come in. The person on your mind, I'm kind of feeling like it's maybe somebody you haven't met yet, but we've got 2 cups, 2 equal. 2 people who give. This is equal. This is balance. Person coming towards you, or the person that you're thinking about, maybe you're manifesting this person. They give equally. 2 people that love, 2 people that see eye to eye, 2 people who show up. It's not a vibe of how do they feel. It's not, when you're just going to know, the sword is up. It's going to be clear. So you guys, and just, I don't know. I mean, I don't like really to talk about myself that much, but well, sometimes I do, if it, you know, helps. But I mean, I just struggled for so long with a situation that was not working. It just was so half-ass. I couldn't figure it out. It was a total mind F, probably because there was dishonesty. And it was like, as soon as, like just recently, I made a decision, you know what? This is not going anywhere good. And I've been dragging it out and not wanting to move, you know, really. Our hormones can just get in these loops of, you know, getting some sort of dopamine release from hoping for something, or visualizing something, or daydreaming, and instead of doing. And so when I made a drastic decision that, you know what, I'm not going to like try to control what's going to make me happy. I'm just going to manifest that I want to be happy. And I literally just like asked God, Spirit, to just take this from me. Take this from me. I'm done. I'm done with the control. I'm done with trying to figure it all out and what to do and how to be and who am I. And, you know, it was like had somebody show up that's been like he said, I've been trying to date you for 3 years. And it's just like, oh my gosh. And then you go out, we went out, and it was like, oh yeah, this is what it's supposed to feel like. It's supposed to feel like somebody's excited to see you. Somebody can't wait to see you. Somebody calls you every day. Somebody is there. They show up. They want to be with you, you know? Anyway, so bottom of the deck, somebody is coming towards you with a very stable, balanced offer. Could be a earth sign. We got Taurus, Virgo. We've got yes, look at this. You guys, I think it's new. I don't know who you're asking about, but you got someone new coming. Ace of Pentacles, passionate and stable. That looks like an altar to me. I'm going to find out. I'm just going to ask one thing. Oh, I was going to ask one thing about the last person, just in case some of you are hung up and thinking about the last person. This basically says, do not wait. Don't wait. Don't wait for somebody old. Get yourself out there. Make sure, this is one thing that helped me. Like, I made sure, like, I started dressing nicer and making sure my hair was done. I started putting effort into that. Whenever I had that first date, I made sure I was relaxed that day. I learned this from relationship coaches online, but I made sure I wasn't rushed. I knew what I was going to wear. I just was I put effort into being in a good place that day so that I would be relaxed, and confident and feel valuable. But it can be a real knock down, drag out, make us feel like shit when somebody doesn't freaking value us. And it can mess with our head, especially if we have rejection or abandonment issues from the past. It can really play mind tricks on us. And then we keep trying to resolve it or get them to see our value because we have past wounds from it. But really, sometimes it doesn't even have anything to do with that person. But anyway, you got somebody new and amazing coming. This is Temperance. Patience. Be patient. You got a decision. Okay. Somebody's going to be very clear about choosing you. That's what I'm getting. Wow. Virgo, you got something major coming. Major awesome. All right. I think we're done. I want to get one more for Virgo. Let me have one of these for Virgo. Tell me about, I want to know about what's coming, the new. Whoa. Oh, nice. Can y'all see that? Marriage. Look at that. Wait. Don't wait. Don't wait. But don't rush either. Okay. So something, maybe this is saying you, there's something that you've got to, okay, time apart and a second chance. All right, did I just totally confuse everybody? Urgh. I'm telling you though, I'm feeling somebody different. Maybe that will make sense to you guys and not me. Please clarify this. Maybe there's a soulmate in between. Okay, try something you've never done. Put away the computer. True love and time apart keeps coming up. I'm sorry, I don't know. That confused me. Hopefully it made sense to you, but I definitely feel somebody new. It could be somebody from the past, but just when I said past, it's not the person I think that you've been trying to get affection from is what I think. Past life love. Your soul remembers an intense connection. Maybe that's the person that you're struggling over. But I do feel someone new. All right, thanks for confusing everybody. Let's get one more. The fates. So something is fated. An 8 might be significant. This looks like Aquarius to me. See all the stars? And also it's like glow up, glowing. She's glowing, she's beautiful. She's got angel wings. Oh, another one. Poised. Position yourself in a way that you are going to feel confident is what I think. Okay, so sorry if that was confusing. Libra, let's do Libra. What's going on for Libra? How does Libra feel and think at the moment? Lots of travel. Okay, so maybe you're traveling, thinking about travel, planning travel. Maybe you're going to have to be patient. Okay, so reunion, family, friends, making trips. I don't know, what's the strength card? There could be a Leo involved. Ace of Pentacles. So maybe there's some... is there some interesting energy about finance or expense on the traveling? Wheel of Fortune. Karma. Forward motion. Abundance. Tell me about the person on Leo's mind. It looks like maybe an apology. Maybe this... yeah, it looks like you have an apology or some sort of communication coming. Some sort of clarity. I think, Leo, this person, maybe there was something left unclear that didn't make sense. It looks like this person might come forward with clarity or truth. I don't know. Looks like family here. Travel. The strength card is you. There it is again. Truth, clarity, a new clear beginning. How do they feel? How does this person feel about you? Whoa. Okay, this keeps coming out. Or it keeps catching my eye. So, okay, I think, Leo, this person's going to come forward and explain to you why they did what they did and that it didn't work out. They were in a difficult place. It's been painful. This indicates a new beginning, or maybe they're freeing themselves from something they were tied to. And they're going to be I think they're going to end a situation they've been in, that they were in too long. What's going to happen? What's their next move? Looks like a lot of communication, truth, clarity going on here. Oh, secrets revealed, maybe. The moon is I think this person's going to come forward and tell you how hurt they were. Maybe that's why they did the things they did. But I feel like there also was something with someone else. They chose, did they choose someone else? Okay, y'all tell me if this is right. I feel like this person kind of got caught up in a situation where maybe they were deceptive and they got stuck like in damage control, like trying to resolve something that maybe they wronged someone or got trapped or guilted. Are there no more comments? Because my comment box is stuck. What does Leo want? There's an Aquarius card, the star. What does Leo want? Leo, I think you really maybe don't even want this person, but you just would like to know that they recognize what happened, or that you were, maybe that they still care about you, or they never will stop. But it does look like they're leaving something. What is this person leaving? This is, I'm not sure actually. The Sun card, children, hope, healing. Or maybe waiting for children to get older or to not need, I don't know. I don't know. Not sure. Some sort of drama, conflict in the past. I think they got stuck in some, yeah, this person's got some problems, or they got stuck in something. And we keep getting the Justice card. You might have been dealing with a Libra. But some sort of legal or issue where they had to, you know what this feels like? This feels like that scenario where somebody gave them so much that they felt bad leaving it. Something like that. Does that even make sense? It doesn't really make sense, but they felt like they had to stay in a situation. They tried and tried. It doesn't look like it's working. Yeah, but they felt tied, trapped to something. Tell me about how they feel about Leo. I mean, I probably shouldn't be focused on it because Leo, I think you got better stuff coming. Let me grab a different deck. And I keep getting Emperor. What does Leo have coming towards? What's coming towards Leo? Taurus to Virgo, maybe. Hermit, Taurus, Virgo. Passion, somebody coming in fast, passionate, Knight of Wands. Sometimes the knights come in with messages. This could be somebody saying how hurt they were, that somebody felt rejected. I wonder if somebody felt rejected by you. Oh, okay. Somewhere in this scenario, I guess in your past with this person, they felt rejected, and maybe there's like a knee-jerk vibe here. They knee-jerk to cut things out because they felt rejected. Does that work? Does that make sense to y'all? I think somebody knee-jerked and ended things or went back to something that they felt like guilty about. I don't know, this isn't, I mean, I feel like it does make sense, but it doesn't really make sense when I say it. Somebody cheated, I mean, just like was kidding themselves. But I think you're better off. Maybe you just want satisfaction of knowing this person, you know, regrets it or sees your value. They do. They were with the other person out of loyalty or obligation. The mother, maybe a mother. Lots of Libra energy. a temporary, I feel like they were maybe in a situation that was happy sometimes, but there was always you on their mind. I don't know. I don't really get that one too much. Let's see. Let's go. Did I just mess up the signs again? No, that was Libra. Okay. Let's do Scorpio. Sorry if I said Leo. That was Libra. Let's do Scorpio. Scorpio, what's going on for Scorpio? There's no chat. Where are you guys? Are y'all still there? Where are y'all? Say hi if y'all are there. My chat's not showing up at all. I mean, it is, but not in a long time. Oh, dropped a card. Okay, we're on Scorpio. That was Knight of Cups. What's going on for Scorpio and the person? Okay, let's start with Scorpio's energy. 3 cards. I'm getting a new deck. I'm not feeling it. I mean, I am feeling it, but they're just kind of hard to handle. Oh, let's use this crazy deck. We'll try it. I shuffled it earlier and then I put it away. Scorpio, whoops. The wheel. Your current energy, I think you guys are in an energy of abundance and accomplishment and on fire. The Wheel of Fortune. There's Justice. King of Pentacles. Seems like you guys are in a money vibe. Destiny. Reaching your full potential. You could be, if you're not doing it, then this is a sign saying this is your energy. The energy that is available to you right now is one of reaching potential, making money, abundance. Wow, look at that card. The Hangman. Well, that is not creepy. It's trippy. But look at that. There's money again. Lots of coins here. Gold bars. The Hangman. Seeing things differently. So the Hangman, you know, goes kind of hangs himself upside down in a tree. I mean, it is holding back. Maybe you're holding yourself back from abundance and destiny. Tell me one more on Scorpio's energy. Overthinking. Scorpio, overthinking is holding you back. Yeah, overthinking. It's a very striking contrast. 10 of Swords, painful ending, and then we have the Sun, happiness. So whatever this painful ending is, it is holding you back, not only from love, possibly also from money, starting something new. Roles could be reversed. I feel like that's you guys, though. Tell me the person on Scorpio's mind. I don't think this person... Oops. I almost dropped the cards. I don't think this person deserves you. Oh, there's Temperance again and 10 of Swords. So again, they're holding back. Tell me about this person on Scorpio's mind. I keep getting a lot of you guys are stuck on something, but a lot of it's just because of the rejection factor and not having clarity on why. When it's our minds are always wanting to problem solve, so we get caught in the trap of trying to figure it out, when really, if we would do less thinking, we would be moving on and have other opportunities. That's what this kind of concerns me, that there's holding on to something painful, because this is destiny. and fortune could be, right? There's this hangman holding back. Maybe there was a tower, something went up in smoke, but this Nine of Swords is just like being, you know, kind of stuck in it, just overthinking, circling the loop, being stuck. Two of Swords. I just put this back and then drew it again. So being stuck, blocked. Okay, well, if somebody blocked you, it's because they were deceptive. They don't want you to know the truth. Unless it was you, maybe you were deceptive. Either way, it's time to move on here. A lot of times, Scorpio, this person may be blocking you on purpose to mess with you, or, you know, dare I say, I mean, kind of feel like gaslit, like to mess with your head, knowing that it messes with your head. Oh, I think this person's going to come back. Tell me about this person. What's on their mind? Options. This person is thinking about their options. It looks like they've got more than one person. Maybe they don't want you to know. I just got Aquarius, the star card. What does this person want? Okay. I feel like this person has just got that whole victim mentality. Never going to be happy, always going to focus on the past. Or always going to focus on what's lost. They do, it looks like they do want love and stability, but they've got some sort of hang up or inability. This Ten of Wands just kind of feels like they're major overthinking. There's a Nine of Wands. Something that should be moved on from, they just go back. It's like it's like a drama, like somebody's addicted to sadness. Things that could be resolved don't get resolved. Temperance. Yeah, just staying in that place of sadness. What's next? Let's find something else to do. Let's talk about something else for y'all. Let's talk about something else. Tell me what can come in for Scorpio. Tell me what Scorpio. I'm going to pull an oracle for you guys also. I mean, I just saw 2 5s again. Just 5s could be relevant. Look, there's a 5. Somebody just like feels like they're the victim all the time. Taken advantage of. Things never work out for me type thing. Yeah, look at that. Just a very negative Nelly energy. What should Scorpio focus on? Ooh. 4 of Pentacles. Interesting. 4 of Pentacles is like, this looks like fear of, it's just out of reach. Like I can't quite reach my success and happiness. Here we have 6 of Cups. That's focusing on happy memories of the past, moving forward. 3 of Pentacles, people that cooperate, people that appreciate you. What's coming in? Knight of Pentacles. I don't get it, that Knight of Pentacles in this deck, because it's got the devil right there. Knight of Pentacles is typically somebody slow and stable that offers things. So this is a very, this could be even, Scorpio, like a habit or a pattern for you to try and make sure you're not getting sucked into. Like these two together, Four of Pentacles, not able to achieve, not able to reach things fairly. Maybe you feel like you have to get it from someone else. Your cup, filling your own cup. There are people who love you. Focus on those people, spending time with those people, maybe giving to those people, because that is more rewarding. It might be a good idea to go on a trip and travel. I feel like there's a childhood thing. Like, I need to go back to your roots. Whoa. Aquarius happiness. I'm going to pull an oracle for you guys because, well, because that wasn't clear. What's going on for Scorpio? Give me some advice. I think I'm making these too long. I think I just need to go back to 3 cards. Go back to basics, Scorpio. Maybe go back to your, time to travel, back to your roots, spend time, I think you got to redirect your energy into positive things. Also, be careful with your influences. Like if you're somebody might be getting influenced by the wrong people. That's not uplifting. Looks like there's travel coming though. Building blocks. Let me read that. Strong foundation, beautiful work in progress. You have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of time and serve as the solid grounding upon which you construct your life? That's what this is. Stick to your core beliefs, and even in times where there's temptation. Now you're making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. So with relationships, it says when you see this card, know that you're attracting new relationships into your life and solidifying the ones you already have by building them on foundations of honesty, humility, clear communication, and genuine desire to know one another. You're moving toward laying groundwork for a relationship. Sorry, I lost my place. With the firm footing that will ensure it can withstand any storm. Long-standing relationships are also repaired and strengthened. You and the other person are stronger, wiser, and more powerful together than apart. You may be tempted to jump on someone else's bandwagon where this person might need you to, be painfully honest, or not jump on their bandwagon. Like true friends don't pacify each other or something like that. And it's like kind of like this has got a strong do the right thing vibe. You also have major prosperity coming. You have everything you need to turn iron into gold in the alchemical process of creating the prosperous life you desire. Now is the time to build on strong foundation you've already laid out for prosperity. Keep in mind, building blocks are imbued with the sparkling energy of your intentions. So own your dream and remember that you always have more than enough and you always are enough, so abundance is ever present. Ever present. Your creativity is divinely inspired and the design of your life is taking shape in service to the world. You are meant for success. Strong. That was strong in the beginning. So don't fall into being something that you're not to fit in with somebody else. Like maybe don't jump on someone else's bandwagon. You've got somebody, I think you've got like a habitual drama person around you, or habitual negative Nelly. that you gotta not let it suck you into it. You know, stay grounded, because you can elevate this person, or you can, you know, don't lower yourself. You elevate them and not lower yourself to their level where they are. Okay, let's do Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I'm sorry, I started mumbling. I do that when I'm tired. Looks like a return. Six of Cups, somebody returning, or fond memories of the past, childhood. Yeah, daydreaming. Somebody's really doing a lot of thinking. This is your energy, Sag. 3 cards for Sag. One more card for Sag, and then we'll look at the person on your mind. Okay. This is thinking about your future, I believe, manifesting which way do I want to go. Let's look at the person you're thinking about. Person on Sag's mind. Oh, somebody feels out in the cold. Yeah, I feel like you guys have somebody that just can't seem to get over you. Five of Pentacles, that's sad. Yeah, look at that. It's 4 of Swords. Somebody that's trying to heal, somebody that you're not in contact with. And the Moon card. So you're trying to move on from something. Someone else isn't. Yeah, I mean, Sag, this looks like somebody's, like, there's somebody that maybe just can't even be happy without you is what they think. 8 of Swords, trapped, stuck, thinking about someone, somebody that can't seem to grab, you know, get stable. This is, okay, tell me about this Sun card. Leo energy, could be done with Leo. Also children. I just think you have somebody that just keeps wanting to come back to you. 6 of Swords. They try to leave, but they can't, or they try to leave, but they're never happy. They're not happy without you. That's, I think, it for Sag. Somebody's stuck on you. They're coming back again. It's a fire sign. More drama. Okay, this could be somebody that has like a little bit of an issue with like self-medicating or something like that. That just keeps trying to get better and fix it. So anyway, somebody's not getting over you, Sag. I don't know what you're doing about it, but it's like, I feel like you're in a better position than they are, it seems like. Who's next? Okay, hi guys. Thank you so much for watching. Yes, Taurus was done. Hi, what reading are we on? Oh, thank you for the comment. Oh, thank you guys for commenting. I couldn't see any comments for a while. So Mara, thank you so much. Gwen, hi. Joseph, hi. We just did Sag. We still have Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. And then we're going to just run through the whole zodiac, and just to do the whole, if you are dealing with a blah, 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 then we'll get a couple cards, okay? So that will be like for all signs. Communication. Capricorn. What's going on for Capricorn? Oh, Capricorn is getting into the holiday spirit. And feeling strong in control. Okay. Just saw the Hierophant. Capricorn is feeling it. Feeling strong. So, oh, Capricorn, feeling good about having a holiday coming up with someone. Feeling generous, maybe. Aries, or are you dealing with an Aries? Strength, self-control, being able to balance the Lion and the Lamb. 3 very powerful cards. What's the person on Capricorn's mind? What is going on with the person on Capricorn's mind? Somebody may be coming home that's been away, and there may be another element of somebody wanting to make things really good, nice, be generous. I'm getting generous. I feel like there's a second chance. Something to be done, a redo, done over. Something that was painful in the past. Something about family where this is going to be nice this year because of, I don't know, XYZ is over, or this is not going to be, this is healed. This is somebody, maybe, has somebody been sick? I need to chill out for a second and just like try and tap this in, pull this in because it's, oh, maybe somebody, there was an injury. Is somebody coming home from like the hospital or something? Four Swords, Nine of Wands. This person, oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, so we got a lot of cards came out here. We have, yeah, there's the generous. Remember I kept saying I felt generosity. So it's kind of, it feels like something is starting over and it's going to be more stable. Something that is going to have a stable, strong foundation. This could imply an apology. And I'm getting father. I don't know if I said that, but there's father there too. This person on Cappy's mind, what are they thinking, feeling? Somebody wants to make up for some fighting, I think, or bickering. Yeah, you got some sort of like tumultuous situation. Maybe somebody who picked on somebody, a family thing, but something's changing. There's a full cycle happening here. And look, there's Hierophant. Things are going to be balanced out. That's what you're feeling, thinking, and it looks like that person's coming towards you. Let me grab one more. See, Three of Cups is celebration, togetherness. Or maybe it's preparations. Something is good here. I'm not sure. The person, let's just do three more cards. The person on Cappy's mind. Oh, Ten of Cups. Yeah, somebody's feeling family vibes big time. And there, I just saw the Devil card, which is you, Capricorn. So the person on Cappy's mind, two more. I got a very strong vibe of wanting to make it right. Somebody's going to be feeling like that feeling of just warmth and family and home and love. There's the Strength card again. Why do we have the Seven of Swords? Somebody hurt someone. Somebody's trying to make something better. Seven of Swords, deception, avoidance, pain. This could be parents, a difficult situation between parents. Everything is coming back together, though. This looks like a resolution. I'm sorry, that's not more detailed. Can you give me more details? See, it's a decision, the Lovers, forward motion. I feel like a family is healing, and this year or Christmas or next year, the near future is going to be very healing and coming together and working together and realizing, you know, the foundation or the fundamentals of what's important. And it's almost, I do think there's something that went wrong, or deception, or you know, some negative, I don't even know if it's you. It might have been family member. I don't know. Something is healing and coming together in a powerful way, though, where everybody like realizes each other's value and makes a decision. Maybe counseling is going to help. I feel like it's just like been this long, hard road, and now it's, I feel like this has something to do with holidays. Like, see, here's the Six of Cups, a return. I don't know, this is a beautiful freaking energy. It's forward motion, it's decision, it's love, it's focused attention, hard work, progress. Yeah, something beautiful. Beautiful. Cappy, you got some, I think the holidays are going to be magical for healing, and we gotta, you know, we create our reality, so make it happen. So that was Cappy. There's the Hangman. Let's do Aquarius. Okay. Oh, oh no, I thought that was the star card. Okay, let's do Aquarius. Tell me about Aquarius. Aquarius, 3 cards for Aquarius. That was, what was that? 7 of, that was options. 3 cards for Aquarius. And then 3 cards for the person. Aquarius. I'm just, since I started with the Capricorn, I just started feeling this overwhelming feeling of like fullness in your heart, love. So Capricorn, Aquarius, almost like a Christmassy, like magical time. That does not go along. Okay, so 2 of Swords. So 2 Swords, so blocked. And then we have daydreaming or missed opportunity, 4 of Cups with the Page of Wands. 2 of Swords, a standstill, not talking. Somebody feeling blocked, not able to move forward. There's no communication, but there's a lot of thinking about it. Let me mix these in since those were the cards we just had. But just FYI, the cards that were just on the bottom were the 8 of Wands, communication. It was about love and reconciliation. So one on the, okay. So Aquarius, somebody wants to express that they're hurt and how they feel about somebody else walking away. So these 3 cards, somebody didn't explain it, something ended, somebody walked away, and it left somebody hurt and very in their feelings about it. It was not handled well. Tell me about this person that Aquarius is thinking about. 5 of Swords. So maybe you're the one that did the hurting. 5 of Swords. This person feels hurt. Somebody did not explain or take the time and care enough about the other to explain why it happened, and the other person is very wounded. Doesn't understand and curious. Okay, how the other one could move on like that. Return, happiness. Okay. What is this Knight of Cups? This person that Aquarius is thinking about. Looks like a return. I think I'm pulling too many cards for such a fast reading. 6 of Pentacles, that is coming back. That's giving. We got, it looks like somebody's coming back towards you. Is this someone old, someone new? Who is this? It's maybe in the water sign. King of Cups. There's a lot of love, a strong connection. Wow, look at that. You got someone new. This cycle is closing out, but you got something major and loving coming. This is a Temperance card, is like self-control, balance. Oh, sorry, bumped the camera. I think you're going to see someone over the holiday or over a travel. You're going to see someone. This could be truth, clarity. This could be relationships, family, could be counseling. But that Ace of Pentacles, what is that Ace of Pentacles with the Four of Wands? Four of Wands, 11, 11. Something's going to get stable. There is a lot of love here. But somebody really got hurt by not understanding what happened and isn't able to let go. I feel like somebody is really afraid that this is the only person they'll ever be happy with. That's not ever true. There are so many people we can be happy with. Yeah, but you do, looks like somebody's going to have, there's a karmic closeout here, and there's going to be some sort of love expressed. Don't wait. Just keep your energy open so that you don't miss out on something else. It does look like you're going to have a return, but I'm getting very conflicted. This patience card, not to hold your energy up. Definitely enjoy your family. Aquarius, what is this? What's the Judgment card? Second chances, but okay, it does look like you have somebody coming back, Aquarius, but I think you got better love here because I'll keep feeling something new. Second chance, that second chance could be everything you've been waiting for, you know, that you thought was going to come from someone else. It comes in an unexpected form. Again, okay. Okay, I'm going to go to an oracle. King of Swords. I do feel apology, but I felt something so big and strong and amazing. I'm going to pull an oracle. Oh, I'm going to pull an angel card. Hold on, let's do an angel. Tell me when justice with me from the past. Justice with me from the past. Jaswinder. When? Oh my gosh. Did you see that? Jaswinder, Cower. You said, please tell me when justice with me from the past. And I'm thinking, should I try and answer that? And then look what came up. The Justice card. Looks like it's going to be good. I just think that if this is your message, I mean, you got to make other things happen while you're waiting for that justice. So this is success and recognition. That's a really good sign that you will have justice. But there's so much energy here that's like screaming, you know, create your own reality. Don't wait. And don't sink into, sometimes we give ourselves our own justice. Sometimes your greatest revenge is success. So it looks like that might be your answer. You are going to have justice or karmic, you know, karma play its part in your benefit. Those were very successful, you know, positive cards. But I also feel like your greatest revenge will be success that you create. Okay, success that you create. So this is for Aqua card, angel card for Aqua. So releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So that very much is a karma card. Pull back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. So this is strong, Aquarius, is to, you know, I do think you have somebody coming back, but it's a really, really strong message here not to hold on to it, not to wait for it, not to let it affect you, you know. Let's do Pisces, and then we'll run through all the signs and just pull a, if you're dealing with a round, okay? Tell me about Pisces. Pisces current energy. What is Pisces current energy? Oh, you are feeling the love. Wow, a reconciliation for sure is what you're feeling. Maybe with an Aries, somebody that never let go, somebody that you're wanting. There's been a lot of healing. I think, Pisces, you've done a lot of work. You're being recognized. What is this person's energy? That person on Pisces' mind? You guys, I did a Pisces live. You guys check that out. It'll be in the live tab, okay? Person on Pisces' mind. The moon. Could be another Pisces. Could be a Cancer. That seems unknown. 5 of Wands. Conflict. Competition. You don't know it, apparently, Pisces, but yeah, you've got something strong coming. Looks like a second chance. It looks like an apology, like I'm so sorry. Something you've done hard work to heal from. It looks like they're coming towards you. Okay, tell me more. 3 more on this person that's coming towards Pisces. Somebody's made up their mind. It's a firm decision. See, that sword is down, clarity. They're not still overthinking it. Somebody that's going to know your value. No, just when I said know your value, this is no. Somebody that knows, they just know. Yeah, you got, I think, an air sign coming towards you, 10 of Cups. There's Emperor. Didn't I feel? Yeah, we got strong Aries and we got strong air. The Emperor is somebody that knows what they want. And this 9 of Cups, that's self-love, blessings. You got amazing things coming. Something stable, something loving. Yeah. Pisces, that was short, but I mean, that was pretty darn clear. Anything else for Pisces? There it is again. Or not, maybe not again, but 2 of Cups. Wheel of Fortune, destined. It's destined. Okay, so we're going to go run through all the signs. So I'm going to run through every sign, and it's going to be if you are dealing, so this is for all of you, every sign, no matter what sign you are. I'm going to say if you are dealing with an Aries, and then I'm going to pull a few cards. Okay, and then I'm going to say if you're dealing with a Pisces, and if you're dealing, or whatever, Aries, Pisces, Gemini, and so forth. Okay, if you're dealing with an Aries, the Magician, manifesting, what do they want? Somebody's trying to get it's trying to balance back out, maybe get their stuff together. 2 cards with wings. This person is trying to get past a heartbreak themselves, or trying to get over something and heal. If you're dealing with an Aries, are they coming towards you? If you're dealing with an Aries, I would think it's unknown. I'm not getting anything strong here. It's unknown. What did I just say? Gosh. I always it's so hard because I don't feel like I know. Okay, remember my Taurus reading? I don't remember the Taurus reading. Okay, D. Porter, do you have a question? If you ask me a question, I'll answer it, or I'll pull cards on it. Okay? It's just such a mind, it's just such a mind thing when we don't have answered questions, but it always typically comes back to us and us being stuck in something or on some energy that we shouldn't be, that we really have to try and work towards focusing on other things that we can change that we can make a difference on. But I will pull cards for you if you ask me a question. Okay, so if you are dealing with a Taurus, looks like a return. They're thinking about you. They may be holding back, but they're thinking about contacting you. Six of Cups is thinking about the past. If you are dealing with a Gemini, they love you. Yeah, another return. They want to come back. They're thinking about you. This is making me think there's going to be some moon cycles. You guys, with this Gemini, you guys may have gotten together several times and just, you know, like maybe there was wine, some sort of drinks, but there's a lot of thoughts of it. You know, like that warm, fuzzy feeling when you have a glass of wine. Gemini, somebody definitely... I'm at the very end. Hi, Empress Capricorn. I'm at the very end, and right now I'm just, for every sign, what I'm doing is if you're dealing with Aries, and then I'm just doing a quick card or two. So this is for every sign, but each sign has already been done. So, okay, Nine of Cups. What are we on? We are on Cancer. If you are dealing with a Cancer, the Moon card, unknown. Something you don't know. Queen of Swords. This seems like there's a lack of clarity on their part if you're dealing with the Cancer. Or they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know, maybe. Yeah. If you're dealing with the Cancer, they may not want you to know, but they haven't let go. Why would they not want you to know? So frustrating. My cards are all flipped around. I feel like this Cancer, if you're dealing with the Cancer I'm picking up on feels very knee-jerk, overreactive, like emotional, and so they might say something harsh, and really it's like they might say something harsh or you know, like knee-jerk, like in a huff, but then they are really hurting, and because they really want you to respond, something like that. That's something with Cancer. Okay, are we dealing, if you're dealing with a Leo, King of Swords in reverse. Air sign. Okay, so if you're dealing with the Leo, it looks like they don't have clarity themselves other than they sit and ruminate over sadness. Doesn't look like they're making any moves anytime soon if you're dealing with the Leo. Wow. That's two new cards. Yeah, oh my gosh. If you're dealing with the Leo, there is something coming back. Ace of Wands and an Ace of Swords. Truth, clarity, passion. Wow. Okay, I think I'm going to stop pulling so many cards because unless I can really go into all the details and ask a bunch of questions, I think it's making these all signs just not as clear. Okay, so the Chariot... if you're dealing with a Virgo, maybe this is for Virgo, that's the Chariot for emotion. Somebody's traveling. If you're dealing with a Virgo, what's the message? Gemini. Yeah, I'm getting so tired, you guys. These readings are, these all signs are tiring. They are draining. Nine of Pentacles. If you're dealing with a Virgo, focused on their money. And being single is what it looks like. I think they're putting a lot of effort and energy into their pentacles. Not sure. It doesn't look like it's known if they're coming back. If you're dealing with a Libra. Oh. Oh, thank you, CJ. Did you retract that message? It says message retracted, but I don't think I have any moderator. I should, if you guys want to moderate, be a moderator, let me know, because I need to probably set that up. Hi, okay, I already said hi. Joseph, Margaret. Okay. What are we on? I'm so tired all of a sudden, you guys. I'm sorry. Okay, I had to make these a little shorter. So, I think I did Libra. Let's see. Libra might be dealing with a literal death. Grieving, maybe? Oh, gosh. I hope not a child. Libra is dealing with some sort of ending, painful ending, something ending. Death in tarot isn't always a literal death. Most of the time it's not. It's a transition. I feel like that might be literal for some people. Tell me more about Libra. If you're dealing with a Libra. Too many cards. It's 9 of Cups, 5 of Wands. There's a lot of conflict. Somebody is really trying to focus on blessings and self-love, and does look like forward motion. But it looks like this, whoever that I'm tapping into right there is dealing with something, some sort of really painful ending. But there it is again, Ace of Wands. I think this person will eventually come towards you. Never wait, don't wait, focus on you. 10 of Wands for Scorpio. That means it's not over. 10 of Wands is, you know, it's been a long, hard road, or it's been purposeful, though. There's been a lot of learning for Scorpio, a lot of learning, a lot of growth. Ooh, look at that. Somebody is, I think, realizing, I know, sorry, this is not really love, but somebody, it looks like somebody may be realizing the, something about a mother or a ex, a mother of, mother of the children, or actually maybe their mother, some sort of deception. Big glitch in that. Big glitch in what I just said. What's the deception with the Empress? Something that possibly to do with the pregnancy or child. Tell me this, Empress glitch. What am I feeling? Not the. See that ball, the bubble? Yeah, there's some sort of deception. See the serpent? Deception about something that's expected. Yeah, something hidden. Oh, sorry, you guys. I hate when like deception comes up, but it's like, I just, because for some people it doesn't apply to them. So only if you already know about it, okay? Don't take it and run with it if it doesn't work. Okay, let's find one more for Scorpio. Tell me about Scorpio. Oh, there could be something about money. Somebody's afraid of letting go for money. Somebody's trying to get money. Do we already have that? I don't know, Scorpio. I'm sorry, I just don't know. I just don't know. 9 of Wands. Something long, dragging out, not letting go. This could be somebody that just can't let go of deception. Like it's just can't, it's not, it's like time to let go. Let go. Somebody deceived you. We all get deceived. Something like that. Sagittarius. Thank you guys so much for being here. Okay, awesome, CJ. Thank you. Okay, that's good. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. I don't feel like these are my best readings, but I just feel like I will get better at them. Also feel like a lot of my energy goes into setting up the camera and getting it right. So I'm not really, you know what I mean? I need to do that, and then I need to sit down and then clear my mind before we start. Because I don't feel like I am reading cards. I just don't feel like I'm as intuitive in these lives yet. I will get there. And the cards are coming out as I say words. So I do know that I am tapped in. I'm just not able to, I'm just not feeling like I'm as quite as intuitive as, or able to explain as well as usual, but I will get better. 2 of Cups. Sagittarius, somebody wants to bring you into Cups. Give equally. Wow, Lovers. Ace of Cups. Wow. Somebody, Knight of Wands in reverse. This is someone that's not, okay, the Lovers is a decision to give equally, come in, and I think not be a player. Yeah, wishes come true. Somebody's going to express that, so you got to return. Cappy, if you are dealing with a Capricorn. Thank you so much, Empress Capricorn. Did you read for Cancer yet, love? Yes, love, I did. You guys, thank you so much. When you guys say stuff like that, it's like, oh, thank God. Because I'm sitting here going, do I just suck? But it is the camera thing. It is trying to set up and then being kind of flustered when I start, because I never know if it's going to work, you know? But thank you. You guys are, I mean, those kind words, like they mean so much, because it's like I need to hear that. No. And know that I'm, you know, getting it right. Even though the cards are saying I'm getting it right, it's, okay, let's see. I'll stop rambling. So anyway, you guys are not even gonna believe this. I mean, I can't believe it. So somebody, I'm just telling you, or maybe I'll tell you at the end. If you want to hear what's going on with me personally, I'll tell you at the very end. We only have 2 more signs. So we just did Capricorn. No, we did Sag. Let's do Cappy. Yeah, these are drain. I do get tired. Let's see. Oh, it's been 2 hours. Well, no wonder I'm tired. Okay, 3 of Pentacles, Capricorn, collaboration, working together, cooperation. I do feel Capricorn has a powerful, as I said, powerful. See, that helps me know that I am on track when the cards come out exactly when I'm saying it. So the Emperor is power, in control, respected. This is also a very abundant card. It's cooperation, collaboration. It's people working together. This is truth, clarity. So, okay, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, I feel like Capricorns are in a really strong position now. 7 of Pentacles is typically waiting. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, 3 of Pentacles. This Capricorn has something very big going on with work, okay? It looks like that is their focus. Okay, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, will you hear from them? They're so focused on money, you guys, and stability. But will they hear from them? Sometimes it's just unknown. Oh, well, that's the opposite of unknown. The High Priestess is a yes card. When they get lonely, maybe. But right now, I think they're really focused on work and money. If you are dealing with a Aquarius, and I'm going to tell you guys what's going on with me. I am I'm scared to even say it. It's like, can I trust this? But I mean, I've been on 3 dates. I'll tell you the whole story, but I mean, we're exclusive, and I'm just like, what? I always say, don't do that yet. You gotta give it time, you know? You can't trust it that fast. Okay, if you're dealing with the Aquarius, looks like a new beginning and something that has a lot of love. There will be communication of stability, okay? If you're dealing with an Aquarius. If you are dealing with a Pisces. Thank you, Terry. Amber. I am an Aquarius. I'm with a Taurus. But he was talking to an Aries. Okay, just did a... Okay. I don't remember what Taurus was. Let me just see. Amber. One card for Amber, please. Temperance. Hold back. Be patient. Don't overreact. Hold your ground. Very clear. Patience, balance, stay balanced. Don't put all your focus on someone, one person. Focus on things you can control. This is self-restraint. This is self-restraint. This is holding your ground. Stay poised. Okay, Amber? Let me pull one more. Focus on the here and now. Don't worry too much about the future. Just FYI. Soulmates is at the bottom of the deck. Oh, yes. You guys are going to give me advice. That's great. I could use it. I'm going to tell you guys in a second. Okay. Hold on. Amber. It did say soulmates. I'm going to grab one more then. Oh, Amber. Oh, my gosh. Did y'all see that? I said soulmates. It's focus on the here and now, okay? I might need to read this for you, Amber. This, I said, okay, so I was like, okay, well, soulmates is at the bottom of the deck, but I didn't want to trust it, so I put it back and shuffled, and it flew out. So, Amber, I don't know what you got going on, but it looks like you got a soulmate coming. Let me see what the here and now says. We could just do some questions. If y'all want to ask questions, just for fun, we could do that a little bit. Okay, here now. That was a trip. My eyes are burning. Okay, so it says be fully present in the moment, living one day at a time. But remember, these cards said hold your ground, stay poised. You know, make sure you do everything that you should do to make yourself feel confident, look good, smell good, have your, you know, clothing be, you know, dressed the way you feel good about yourself, so you carry yourself well. You know, your hair, makeup, those things make me feel better about myself when I do that. That doesn't mean it does for you, but do the things that help you feel good about yourself. It says everything happens in the now and the present. Only this moment counts. You have what it takes to handle anything today if you let go of the need to look into the future or reflect on the past. Be present and notice what is going on right now. This very moment has the potential for you to create miracles in your life. Okay, Amber, this is the relationship part. It says it's easy to yearn for a love affair or friendship when you may not have it right now. That one that is romantic, more fun and reliable, more passionate. The good old days are gone. I'm going to fast forward. I feel like I might be in a delay. Let me see. So I'm not delayed with y'all's. Oh, yeah. Okay, I guess I'm caught up. Sometimes my chat gets delayed. You guys might want to check your chat. Your chat might be delayed. You might need to fast forward unless you don't want to miss anything that was said. But it says, let your heart, okay, the good old days are gone and a new day is drawn. So let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now, whether you have the relationship you desire or not. Tomorrow is beyond your reach, and yesterday cannot return. The now is all that is available to you, so stay present and aware in this moment as you cherish and approve of your beautiful self. You're a magnet for love. You got a soulmate coming, but you got to focus on the here and now. Do you see there's an egg? What does the egg represents? A birth, the past, and then the future, right? You need to focus on the here and now. You're a magnet for love. Spirit is madly in love with you right now. Did you know that? Turn to Spirit to feel the love, to feel the joy of love in the here and now. That gave me chills, Amber. I hope you're still there since I read all that for you. Okay. Kinda. The soulmate card came out twice. So that was pretty powerful. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Okay. Well, you got a soulmate coming, Amber. Focus on the here and now and be happy with, and focus on you and not worrying about when and who and where. But you definitely have soulmate going on here, coming. Okay, let me go back. Let's see. Aries, Twin Flames, Aquarius. Philly's on his way back. Hi, Terry. Does Joshua... Okay, Alan, let me just pull... I'm just going to pull oracles, okay? Because I'm so drained. I don't want to misread the cards. Okay, wait. Before we do that, we got to finish Pisces. And then I'll answer questions. And I'll tell you guys about my deal. I love talking to you guys. Okay, so Pisces. If you are dealing with a Pisces... Oof, they're hurting. Jeez, they're hurting. Maybe perpetually, how do you say it? Perpetually. This does look like a new beginning, but there's a lot of pain. So I think the pain has to be balanced out if you're dealing with a Pisces. I lost my groove. I got off track. Yeah, you do have, there will be an opportunity for a second chance. It looks like they're thinking about it. All right, so I'm only going to pull oracles, okay? So you'll have to take the meaning, how you can take the meaning. So can you please do a reading? Alan, let me do it. Just pull a card for you. All that glitters. A need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature, trying to be something you're not, chasing after every sparkly new thing. Being mercurial. It's only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets, paint a pretty picture of oneself. And I think that's actually pretty good, but let's see what it says. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. Okay, you guys never, please, never shoot yourself in the foot with the universe in abundance by saying, I don't need money, or money is evil. Never, never, never. If you have ever said those things, you need to retract that and have a gratitude, a gracious, love, healthy attraction, mental mindset when it comes to money, or you will perpetuate negativity when it comes to money, okay? It's natural to want to acquire, okay. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, big house, a title, a position, a stamp of authority, or the sparkling of diamonds, these icons let you know something about a person, place, or thing, or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals that it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface. Learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine all that glitters is gone. Would you still desire that person or the object? So I used to do this, or still do it, because, you know, I've dated people that had a lot and were constantly entertaining me. And, you know, I had to ask myself, I have just a couple stories I could share with you guys, but I had to ask myself, it's the one bedroom apartment test. If this person wasn't driving this, you know, exciting car or taking me to these nice dinners, or if they weren't, if Could I be happy if you stripped all that away? Could I be happy with this person in a 1-bedroom apartment where it's just the two of us? And that, I've had that, and that is magic. When you don't care about Wi-Fi, when just being in each other's energy and presence is powerful and magical. That is what this is saying in my mind. So it says sometimes we try to be something we're not to impress others. We embellish the story a bit, adding some dramatic elements to make us more appealing. The real person becomes hidden behind the sparkle and shine. Then there are times when we don't see the true value of someone else because he or she may not have the glitz and glamour that seem desirable. So now is the time to look past the surface, beyond the mask, to the essence of a person, who that person is, not what they can give you. See beyond the glitter and look for the inner glow. Use the eyes of your heart and let go of the artificial and let what is authentic shine. That's beautiful. All right. Empress, Capricorn, let me see. Alan, did that resonate at all? Okay. Empress, Capricorn. Thank you, KF, so much. Okay, so let's see. Thank you. Okay, so Alan, I hope that resonated. So Empress, Capricorn. I'm sorry, I'm saying y'all's names out loud. I just don't know how else to tell you I'm talking to you. Okay, about Joshua. Okay, I'm only pulling oracles. I was going to say, I don't think it's known at this time. It probably at some point the answer would be yes, but TikTok is what came up. Let's see. Let's see what it says. Okay, so divine timing. When humans created time, everything changed and contracted. So I was just getting into this a little bit yesterday or today. I can't really. Okay. The more psychic you are, the less concept you have of time. And we all are psychics. It's just more some of us are more tapped in. But and I don't even really like the word psychic, but let's say intuitive, okay, or clairsentient. But there really is like time is such an illusion that sometimes we feel things because they're in the future, but we just don't know that. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about this situation, the guy that I'm seeing, or just like crazy amazing is right now. I'm trying to enjoy it, not worry about it. But like he said something like, I just knew. He said, he saw a photo of me online or something. And we knew each other 20 years ago, and it was quite a story. He knew my late husband. They worked on a huge project. I mean, this guy I knew 20 years ago. When my husband died, he like came to my house, and I mean, anyway, just this guy's just amazing. But then he said, I've been wanting to date you for 3 years, and he saw a photo of me. And he was like, I feel like, and I keep saying to him, I feel like I know you. Like, I feel like I know you, which really, I do, but not really. You know what I mean? He knew my husband. He was married. I mean, we were both married, so it was never a thought. But anyway, let me go back to this. So it says, but it's just because sometimes I feel like we know something because it hasn't happened yet, but we still feel it because time is an illusion. So talk about a rabbit hole we could get to go down. Okay, so when humans created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future is ahead of them. But what if that isn't true? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order were happening right now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to co-create the life you desire. So release your agenda. Let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Miracles are here right now and always show up when you need them, right on time. So the relationship message says love, the fulfillment of desire, and even the body's reproductive cycles have their own timetable. Some things are preordained and cannot be coerced. Everything has its season. So this basically, Empress Capricorn, this is like giving you permission to stop trying to worry about it or make it happen. This is like, you can dust your hands off, because this is just basically saying this is going to happen in divine timing, or it already has happened, or it's in another, time, time plane, or, it's there. But you don't have to try and worry about making it happen. It says cannot be coerced. Everything has its season and its divine and appropriate timing, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. So remember that you always have enough time for love, to find, to nurture, to give and receive it. Its clock is eternal and ticks according to the beating of your heart in perfect rhythm. So isn't that a wonderful thing to know? Love is always right on time. So I'll just tell you guys about this real quick. So anyway, so I've been, kind of just in a, funk and not really feeling like I wanted to meet anybody new, but this guy and I talked or text. We stayed in contact through the years, or just saw each other on social media. And then kind of talked or text like 3 years ago or so, maybe more. And we were going to go out, and then, I don't know, he was out of town and he was supposed to circle back, and then he I don't know, postponed, and then it didn't happen for a while, and then he came back, and then he texted me again, and then I postponed, and then COVID happened. My daughter was, on chemo, so I was in isolation, and anyway, fast forward, now we are here, and I was at this grocery store that like everybody's real excited about, because it's got really cool stuff. Anyway, I hate grocery shopping. I was at this grocery store, and I just had this weird feeling like they were playing this certain music, and I saw these couples, and I was just like seeing all this kind of cool, unique stuff, food they had. Like they had this aloe vera leaf that was like this long. And I was like, I wish I had somebody to go home to, like to take some, like I was shopping for either someone was shopping with me, or I had someone that I was going home to cook with, I just had that feeling, and he kept popping into my head. Because he's like, you have that list. Like I have this list of people that I want to go out with, but I just kept putting off, and he was like at the top of that list. And so for some reason, I just kept thinking about him. So literally, while I'm in this grocery store, keeps popping into my head, and then I was like, I'm gonna take a step, and because I'm so good at preaching, you got to take action, you got to take steps, but I'm better at telling everybody else to do it than I am doing it. So literally, when I got to the car, before I even left, I unloaded my groceries, I got in the car, and I texted him right then before I even left, and I said, hey, I don't know if you are still available, I would love to get together and catch up. And so, anyway, we went on a day. Last night was our third date. And I mean, we've never even been alone. We've only been in restaurants, we've never been, alone or like he hasn't seen my kids since they were babies, but like, I don't know, he let my son drive got a really fast car. I was not expecting that. I thought he was, I don't know, I just remembered him different. Like I thought he was like super professional and maybe like real, proper. He's not at all. Like, and I always worry about people finding out that I do tarot. Like I'm always worried that people are going to think it's, satanic or something. And I didn't tell him that, what I do, but he knows I have something online, and he is just like, you know what, whatever you do is going to be fine with me. I am good with whatever. So he's super supportive, and he just thinks I'm the most beautiful. I mean, he's just darling. So yeah, he wants to, I met his daughter last night. There's just that sense, the security. He knows my story. I mean, I have a really sad, horrible story. My husband passed away unexpectedly when I was pregnant with my daughter. My son was 1, almost 2. We have common friends, but, you know, haven't seen each other or been in touch since my husband died. My daughter's 17, so it's actually been like 17 years. But I don't have to tell him the story. He knows my story. He knows. It's just amazing. But my point is, I had to get myself in a position where I was open to happiness and something new. And that's when that came in. And now I'm a little afraid to even believe it, you know, because it does take time to trust it. But, you know, anyway, so I'm just trying to tell myself, just have fun. Just have fun. Even if it's not forever, it's really great right now. And I'm just going to embrace it. You know, it's so new. Like, we've never even been alone. We've only been, you know, here and like just while he's picking me up or bringing me home, and my, you know, son and his friends are around, like loving it, you know, like getting excited about his car. Or we've been at a restaurant. I met his daughter last night at a restaurant. But anyway, that's my story. Pretty awesome right now. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we just did, we just talked about Joshua. Okay, CJ, what do you need to do for your family? So anyway, any advice y'all have for me, that'd be awesome. I love reading. I love when you guys talk in the comments too. I love to read those, but this is partly why I did this, because I wanted to be able to talk to you guys. It's hard to talk to you guys because I'm doing readings. But anyway, that's my story. Poised. So there's something. Poised, CJ. Let's see. What else for CJ? Keep your position. Keep your composure. What do you need to do for your family? Whoa, is that it? Is that all we're going to get? Oh, too many. Oh, this looks like it's work together. It looks like it's a matter of work together. Cooperate, fork in the road. Maybe you need to not try and do everything yourself. Let's read it. You can take it how it resonates. Creativity, art, inspiration, fruition, manifestation. You may not consider yourself a creative person, but in fact you are creating your reality every moment of the day. Via your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, intentions, and actions, you must consider that you do so in partnership with Spirit, consciousness, God, and whatever you call your higher power. You are a spark of this intelligence that works through you, nudging you with inspired thought and intuitive guidance. You are a paintbrush that co-creates a beautiful, unique expression of your own. And I almost feel like this might have something to do with art or design too. But you're a paintbrush that co-creates a beautiful, unique expression of your own individuality. Blended with Spirit, you are a product of divine inspiration. And now you're aligned with it to create miracles. When you view your life as art, and know you co-create it, only beautiful and grace result. So be prepared to be amazed. So it also says you may draw on them for connection, for inspiration. It says connections of the heart serve to inspire you, opening you up to new ideas that you never could have come to on your own. So I feel like, CJ, I feel like this is saying brainstorm, you know, brainstorm. Don't try and do it all on your own. Don't try to figure it all out on your own. Ask, you know, input. So you are looking in a mirror held up by this experience and seeing yourself in an unexpected way. Who is the extraordinary being looking back at you? You're going to be so happy that you kept your heart open. Your love is a unique work of art. The very embodiment of beauty. Here, look, you are trying too hard to create all that you desire without nurturing vital source of spirit. I feel like this might be not just spirit, but this might be referring to family, since that was your question. So if you're in a creative slump, suffering writer's block, facing a monumental task, I do feel like there's some sort of artistic or design or creativity involved here. Does the word overwhelmed apply to you right now? Why do you think it all has to come down to you? Did I not just say that? Inspiration means drawing in of divine guidance. You must tap into spirit, not simply yourself. Ask spirit for information. Two minds, I almost said that, two minds are greater than one, so co-create with your divine partner. Reclaim your partnership with spirit. Inspiration will flow through you as soon as you get out of your own way. I think this is calling for you to learn to co-create, not just with spirit, but, you know, involve, not try to do everything yourself, you know, maybe brainstorm. Okay, I was just talking about the rabbit hole today. Were ya? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm still arrowing up. Sorry guys, hold on. Yes, can you please tell me what I need to do for my family? No, you're not cursed. I think you need to, you know, when I get just to where I can't see straight or think or I just will get down literally on my hands and knees and I will just pray and say, take it from me and please just bring things into my path. Make sure, help me have my eyes open. Show me things, bring me things, keep my heart open. And I mean, I have screamed and cried and begged. And every time I've done that, CJ, it is something powerful has been thrown at me in my face that I couldn't have missed, you know? Hi, Terry. What does my future look like? Okay, Melissa, real quick, what's your future love life? I'm getting super tired, you guys. I'm not going to be able to do this much longer. I mean, my eyes literally burn. Okay, so it says, truth be told. Okay, so honesty, accepting things are at face value, coming out of denial, the willingness to be transparent, and clarity of communication. There's the truth, which is the essence of a thing, and then there is a truth, subjective, according to the philosophy of the adherent or believer. That's you. So this is not a time to debate about what is true or truer. This is a time when you are called to proclaim your truth out loud and will be willing to be transparent, honest, and open in your communication with others and with yourself. Nothing less than surrender to what is, peeling off the layers of denial that will keep you tied to an illusion will set you free. So there's something you need to let go of. At least the idea of it, and let it happen naturally, okay? So be authentic and gloriously flawed. Okay, so this is also saying, so Melissa, this is basically saying to drop any kind of mask of being like maybe better than you are, or I mean, you know, that thing we all do where we try to like, this is talking about being authentic. So be authentic and gloriously flawed, and spirit will answer with miracles. People tell you who they are very quickly if you're willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave. This card calls you to engage in heartfelt, open communication. It's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about who you are and what you need. No one can do that for you. Remember that your truth is always based in your personality and experience up to now. A higher truth will be found after you communicate honestly and see how doing so has helped you become more attuned to yourself. So don't hold back, speak your truth. I know that didn't really answer that, but I'm not going to read this next card, but I'm just going to pull one more for you just in case. Just in case it gives you an answer, in case that one didn't. So, but this is a strong message to be authentic, true to yourself, between worlds. You're growing, expanding. See that? See, like, coming out of this glass box, And there's a mask you're letting go of. Look, you're coming out of darkness into light. Things are looking good for you. They're going to work. They're going to get better. I don't have a time frame. But I do feel like you're going to grow. There's some growing and authenticity, like being able to be your true authentic self. I have really struggled and had to deal with that this year. Like, I felt like, I was like, I don't like phonies. And then it was like, hit me in the face, like, you're the biggest freaking phony of all because you've been pretending to be okay for so long that you're not okay. You know, that also is being phony. I wasn't being true to myself. It was putting this idea that you're supposed to live up to other people's expectations. I was putting that above allowing myself to feel pain that needed to be felt to be healed, you know. But anyway, you got, look, new life, round and round. Stop cycling. You're just a circle or a pattern you keep circling that it's time to let, you know, grow from. And then go to sea. Exercising near water. Water is going to be very healing. I don't know if that's drink more water, but there's something with water. Even if it, also when you take a shower or a bath, visualize that water, you know, be thankful for the water first of all, but visualize it washing any negative or anything off of you, okay? I forget to do all this stuff, so I always remind you guys because I forget to do it myself. And then you guys, something will come up that will remind me. Okay. Okay. I don't know what you mean, Porter. I don't remember what was said. I'm sorry, Amber. Spirit does love you. You're not cursed. I know I'm getting some. Okay, so CJ, there's this thing you can do. Well, first of all, you can sage. You know, you take the sage and you light it, and then you just kind of, you know, air it around. But one thing also you can do in the morning, you can do this with sage or without. But without sage, what you can do is you stand up and you visualize, you know, like a force field around you, or you can even do it with your hands, like around your ankles. And you like wrap this force field around and go all the way up above your head. And that's your protective barrier. So any negative energy that's sent towards you that day is going to return to sender. Okay. You can pray and demand protection over yourself. And I mean, we should be doing that daily. I mean, you also, you know, believe that Spirit has you protected and that you can denounce and not be open and willing to any negative energy penetrating through your protective shield. Let's see. Okay. Thank you, Terry. Okay, KF, I'm getting to you. Okay, Kathy Ann. Okay, one card for you and Jeff. Oh, well, that one flew. Says be flexible. So 19. 72. Let me read this real quick. I'm just going to do the relationship section. In every relationship, it's important to be open to new experiences and learning new things. Letting go of rigidity is what's required right now. You don't always have to be right all the time, do you? It's okay to come to a happy compromise. You can still get your needs met. It's a beautiful day when you may be thinking, oh, that doesn't apply. Come look at it again later. Sometimes we don't see it, and later it kind of starts to percolate in our mind, and then it makes more sense. Or maybe something will happen tomorrow that makes it make sense. So it's okay to come to a happy compromise. You can still get your needs met. It's a beautiful day when you meet halfway. The appearance of this card in a reading could also signal that you have met someone new who may not be your type, but who will turn out to be so special that you can easily release your old ideas about what sort of partner is right for you. So be flexible. You'll be happy you made that choice. Okay, so I'm just going to read this one little part. When you or someone else becomes too rigid, you lose the access to growth and untapped potential and find yourself in an us versus them scenario. So loosen up, open your mind and heart, and see if a more flexible approach feels better. Rigidity will set you up for a fight where there's only losers and no winners. Could you find a way to bring about a result that is mutually beneficial? Meet in the middle. Spirit makes a great mediator. Yeah, wow, I think that was pretty powerful. I'm going to read this part too because this is just feeling really good, this message. Teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's important. A tree's roots. I hope my phone doesn't die. Let's see. Let me plug it in real quick. Oh, you guys know that my new guy and I... Okay, now, I even think this is a little weird, but I do think that's true. But, so, I'm losing my voice. I'm going to have to stop soon. But, you know, I've been saying I wanted to know about the whole tree hugging thing because it's like, I thought it was just an expression. Anyway, so he and I hugged a tree the other night. I forgot I was going to tell y'all. What was the point of that? Okay, here we go. A tree's roots are solidly planted in the ground, yet its branches can bend in a hurricane, whereas a rigid structure like a building would come crashing down. So consider how the tree remains supple and secure when everything around it may be in shambles. This is how you need to be now. Willing to learn new things, teachable, malleable, yet firmly grounded in who you are. Common sense is important, but so is an open mind. So stay curious, stay open, stay aware. At this time, others will be more flexible with you also. So there you go. Hope that was helpful. But so anyway, I did on my live the other day, I mentioned, you guys are in the comments maybe, I mentioned you guys that I did hug a tree, that we hugged a tree. I mean, we were hugging a tree in front of my room, in front of my house. We're kind of laughing. It was like 1 a.m. He was dropping me off, but didn't really feel a whole lot, you know? And then somebody in the comments said, you have to ask permission. So I was just wanted to share that because, like, if you ask the tree permission, I'm good with that. But how do you know what it says? Like, how do you hear its answer? Like, is the tree gonna go hug me? You know. Anyway, okay. I hope I'm not getting sick. He's sick. We went out last night. He's sick today. Okay, so let's see. Thank you, Terry. I keep saying thank you. Okay, so KF, I'm dealing. You're only as lost as you stay lost. Life is a journey. This is not going to be the last lost. This is not going to be the last time you feel lost. Okay, KF. You're going to have, it's, okay, your future self and your higher self, they're proud of you, all right? Life is a journey. You haven't failed unless you stop. If you stop in the lost, that's when you're going to stop. You're going to be stuck feeling like you failed. But you're not, it's not a failure because you keep going. And this will not be the last time you feel lost. It's growth. It's, you know, it's things like difficult things happen to us because we don't grow when we're comfortable. We just don't grow when we're comfortable. So let's see if we can get you a card. I'm feeling like I need to pull an angel card for you. New life. This is the best. I just got major chills for you just now. This is calling for you to shed the old and reinvent yourself, I believe. So just take the next easiest step. Whether that's taking walks, whether that's drinking more water. I mean, literally, I started going to the gym with my son and his friends, and something that I was like, I used to work out all the time, and I do yoga, but I mean, like, I was putting that off for years, and literally, There were just 3 freaking weight machines they wanted me to do. And they're like, oh no, that's enough. It's just like, really? I've been putting that off all this time. We just need to take the first step, because the first step is the hardest. It's always hardest just getting started. Okay, let me just see if there's something that grabs me in this book. And I do want to pull an angel card for you. 30. But this is a great time to reinvent yourself. Makeup, hair, clothes, eat healthy. I think so many of us, including myself, I mean, I'm doing better now, but so many of us are like just really poisoning ourselves with bad food. And it didn't happen when I was younger, but as you get older, or maybe it happens to everyone now because the food's changed, but it totally affects our hormones. I mean, food is like a natural antidepressant or depressant for me. If I eat junk, I feel terrible, I'm unhappy, I'm sad. If I don't get sun, I'm miserable. Sun is a natural antidepressant. So it says birth of new ideas, growth, opportunities, a breath of fresh air, life renewing itself. When spring awakens the world, joy and excitement can be felt all around and in your very core. Let me see, heartbreak, what did you say? You said I'm on the fence. So you're focusing on sadness from a past hurt. Let me tell you what this says about relationships for you. So I pulled this for you, okay? So new energy enters old relationships, and new relationships are bursting with sweetness and vibrancy, only encountered when winter gives way to spring. So you got something coming in spring. This is a time to connect with others and share excitement, passion, and hearts are full of joy. This card is a very auspicious sign with respect to love and partnerships in all forms. For protection, it says you must acknowledge your inexperience and gently allow yourself to be like the delicate new bud opening. It's okay to admit you may not know something. So you're okay where you are. I mean, you're in a hurt place, and embrace it and know that you're hurt, and just keep your chin up. And I think you just go, yeah, I'm hurt. I've been hurt. And you just keep taking the next step. It's okay to admit you may not know something. You are at the beginning of things and haven't yet hit your stride. So you don't need to know about this new relationship yet. You just take the next step, right? Enjoy, try to just go with it. I do think you need to focus on yourself and your growth, though, because being hurt is you can really use that pain, turn it into a passion of just becoming something better. Use it to push you, light a fire to push you towards something bigger, better for yourself. So be immersed in the newness of it all, and don't try to rush the learning process. So this is basically saying that you're trying to know what's going to happen with this new relationship or the new person when you don't need to know that yet, okay? Be immersed in the newness of it. Don't rush the learning process. New life has its own timetable for maturity. So be here now. Life loves you. I mean, that was a beautiful answer, I think, for your question. We all get lost. We'll all get lost again. Also, I got to tell you guys, community, whether that's your family, your friends, your coworkers, community is essential. It is essential for our happiness, okay? Don't isolate. Alan, I don't know what else to tell you. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I got to go back. I was going to pull an angel card for you. This is still for KF. Real quick. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. That might be somebody you could just spend some time with, lean on, love on. But anyway, you're growing and laying foundations. Okay, there's a divine plan. You don't need to know I think that you're trying to rush it and figure out whether it's like, I am scared of this new thing I'm in, but I'm like, then they're like last night we were talking, I was like, oh my gosh, he's like, I'm like, you've dated half of Dallas, you know? And I'm like, you're a slut. You know? And I could just tell, like, it's not, he's dated all these people I know, like great, really great people. And then just like, I'm kind of getting the impression he has been the one that ended it. Like, he's such a good person. Everybody, like, I don't know if it's in my head. I feel like everybody probably wants to be with him. And so, you know, but then he doesn't, I don't know what I'm saying. I just feel like I could be the next one to be, you know, dumped. But what do I do with that? Do I not enjoy the time I'm going to have with him? What if I am the one that's going to get dumped? So I still want to go forward. I still want to have fun with him. I still want to learn and grow. So I have to let go of knowing, and I have to give, you know, cautiously, not overgive, obviously. And I do know that he's extremely giving. I mean, he's extremely giving. So it's not, I'm not, you know, terribly worried that I'm going to overgive. He's going to be the one to overgive. But I also know that I could get hurt. But I just have to just go, okay, well, that's a possibility. I might get hurt. He could get hurt. I mean, he's sitting there going, well, don't hurt me, don't hurt me. And I'm like, don't hurt me, you know? But we have to take that chance, and we have to just not worry about it, so we don't know the outcome. All right, so that's what I'm feeling for you. The past, present, and future are happening now at the same time. I feel like that is so strong right now. Like, time is such an illusion. Thank you, thank you. What's meant to be will be. Empress Capricorn, you're welcome. Thank you for being here. I so appreciate your support. Okay, Terry, you were just talking about, I'm happy you're okay. I'm sorry, I'm reading out loud. Let's see. Thank you, Empress Capricorn. It still doesn't seem real. I mean, I was pregnant, I had a 1-year-old, and my husband died unexpectedly, and I didn't really allow myself to grieve. And I had just lost my best friend, you know, not long before that. And I didn't allow myself to grieve because I was pregnant and I had a baby. So I just suppressed it all these years, and it just came to a head. I started getting like really physically sick. It's been growing but this past year has been very, like, you can't ignore this anymore. You've got to deal with this trauma and this pain. And so that's kind of where I've been really trying to grow this past year. You guys are a big part of that. The wisdom of the tarot, and, you know, talking to you guys and doing stuff for you guys has helped me also. Okay, Terry, thank you. You're so happy for me. I'm so glad. Yes, I hope it gives you hope, because it's like, I just thought, when we like someone that doesn't reciprocate it, and it's because, you know, we think it's because of us, but it's not about us. It's like, it's not about us. It's typically, they aren't giving as much thought to what we did or didn't do as we are. It's typically about them or timing or whatnot, but we feel like, you know, there may not be anybody else that I'm going to ever want like that. No. As soon as you find someone that you don't have to question every little thing, you're going to go, oh my gosh, I wasted 5 years. You know, I don't want you guys to waste 5 months or 5 weeks. If they come back and it works, great. But you don't want to get in that holding pattern, solo vibe. Okay, so thank you so much, Terry. He's definitely a soulmate. He is definitely a soulmate. Empress Capricorn, for sure, no question, he's a soulmate. I doesn't mean that it'll be forever, but we are going to have a lot of fun, and it's so comfortable. I met his daughter last night. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I want to snuggle up to him so bad. We've never been alone, but his daughter last night. So she's really, you know, she's young, grown. He's got a grown. Anyway, so she was waiting. We went to a restaurant where she was working, because he goes up there, because if she doesn't have any customers, if it's a slow night, he'll go up there so he can give her a huge tip and she will make money. So sweet. But I don't know. I said something like, I don't know. I said something like, oh yeah, we've been together every night or something like that. But then, I don't know. I said something, then I had to correct myself, like, oh gosh. It was really funny. Oh, I said something about being together, or I don't know. I had to correct myself and say something like, but not together. Like, I don't know. It was funny. I was like, had to clarify because I said something that made it sound like we were, you know, like intimate. And, I'm sure she knows it's new. So I was like, but not like that. Or we haven't been, it was funny anyway. I just kind of messed up that story. But let's see. Thank you so much. Yes, I hope it gives you hope because there is always hope and there are always so many other people. And if it doesn't work out with him, you know what? There will be someone else. But being with him is building up my confidence. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I remember what it's like to have somebody adore me. I mean, he's like, I just keep looking at your eyes and I'm thinking, how are you so beautiful? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot what it feels like to have that, So let's see. Okay, Alan, I'm having some on my mind. Okay, Alan, you need to not have, okay, I can see because you're messaging so much that you are really, really feeling like you need answers. Maybe you don't need answers. Maybe you need to focus on other things so you get your mind off of this, because when you're hyper focused like this, it builds and builds. And I'm gonna pull a card for you, but maybe you're relying too much on knowing something that maybe you don't need to know, but let's see what happens. I don't feel those, I don't know. Go the distance, all that glitters. One more for Alan, please. So this is basically implying don't read a book by its cover. It doesn't, it's the glitz, and maybe if you took all the glitter off of the, this person, maybe that's how attractive they are. Maybe if you took that off, maybe if it's their high status or their money or something like that, or there's something that if you strip that away, you need to ask yourself, would you still really want this person? Okay. I don't know. One more for Alan. Okay, there's no place like home. Go the distance, no place like home. It looks like maybe there might be a trip in this. Wow, this came out again. This was at the bottom of the deck. That's a tower. Or an ending, a new beginning. I said I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to do this real quick. Endurance, strength, long haul. So to bring your dream to life, you must think long term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunities, so there is no need to fear the current obstacle. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that you have endurance, strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will help keep you in alignment with energy of miracles. So this is for Alan. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. Also, Alan, I think what this is saying is, all relationships are going to have their peaks and valleys. There are going to be times where the best of the tightest of the closest of relationships are going to have peaks and valleys. And I remember doing this with my husband, going, we're kind of not that connected right now. And my anxious attachment style would kind of feel like scared. But then that would go down, and then it would be like he'd come back and just be like on fire for me again. So all relationships are going to have peaks and valleys, and you don't pay no mind to that, okay? This is saying that's natural. So you are either in or calling in a harmonious relationship that can stand the test of time, for better or worse, as you ride the ups and downs and even strain. Break yourself in or remade in new growth. You're being redeemed by the power of regeneration. Harmony does not mean there will never be wrong notes played, meaning there'll be mistakes on both sides, okay? But that relationship is marked by endurance and dedication to overall unity. A new song can be written, an instrument can be tuned, and the symphony of love will play on. So listen with your heart. I feel like you need to stop putting so much focus on it and just let the wave ride itself, okay? Like, it's going to go up and down. And I think the hyper focus you're putting on it could be detrimental to the relationship, because it makes us not act natural. It makes us worried and fear, and we feel those vibrations, and the other person can. I think you're going to have to get out of that energy and focus on, I don't know, buy some flowers for yourself, send some flowers to friends, spend some time with someone elder or young or a mentor, do something nice for someone else. But get your energy off of that situation, because you're overly hyper focused on it, okay? And that could also be an ADD thing. I do it. You know, that's also sometimes it's an ADD thing, but just knowing that you're doing it and that it's not helping could be helpful. All right. Stop thinking about him so much, Alvin, okay? You've been watching for a year. I've been, oh wait. Oh, thank you. You're making me tear up reading this, Terry. Thank you. My heart has been so heavy. I mean, this past year has just been, like last year, you guys, if you look at my channel, I mean, it was just flying. I thought we were about to hit 100,000 subs. We were doing a contest a year ago, and I've lost, I've lost subs. I've had a really hard year, but I had to, I think, because I had to heal some things that were not healed. And I also think, you know, dealing with people that don't know my story, don't know what I've been through, and having to pretend to be okay has, you know, this is just bizarre that this man that, like, literally knew my husband, loved my husband, husband loved him. I mean, or they thought very highly of one another. They worked very closely on a huge project together. And so there's that just credibility of knowing that how I was treated, and how it's just like, it's crazy how things come together, you know. But thank you, Terry, so much. It's been a hard 17 years since my husband passed. But thank you so much. You just reading this made me tear. You're so special. Thank you, Terry, so much. I'm excited about it. I'm looking better. I'm feeling better. I went and got my nails done. You know, my girl goes, "You're not gonna dress like that anymore." When she's like, "Stop putting him off," because I was like, "I don't feel good. I don't want to see him tonight. I want to feel good. I want to look good." And she's like, "Just go. The reason you don't feel good and look good is because you're alone." She's like, "You need that energy, you know, supportive energy." And there's so many, you know, what do you call them? Not coincidences, but signs. Because he'll say, like he said that same thing. He goes, "Yeah, we all need supportive energy. You and I are feeding off each other, and I think we're really going to feed off each other in a supportive way." He said things like that she had said too. So she's right. There she goes, "You're not going to dress like that after you're with him." And I'm like, "Boy, do I look bad?" She was right. I mean, I like put effort into what you know, how I dress since I've been seeing him, and I fixed my hair, and I actually did eyebrow pencil for the first time, and eyelashes, and you know, it's just crazy how much different I look. But I don't even think it's the makeup. I think it's my energy. I think it's a confidence and it's an inner glow that I feel like I might be going back to because of having that connection. You know? I don't know. Okay, CJ. What? KF. Okay, hold on. Will I be able to wait until after the end of the year? I don't know what that means, but I don't have to know what it means. Let me pull a card. I love you guys so much. I'm so thankful for you. Oh goodness, it says that, well, your energy is so strong. Look at that. Loyal heart. Fork in the road. That's a decision you're trying to make. In TikTok. But we already had an answer to this. Remember? Here it is again. So wow. How crazy. I mean, this again, didn't your cards give me chills a minute ago? This just gave me major chills again because you're asking a question, will I be able to wait till the end of the year? And what we got from this earlier was you don't have to have it all laid out now. You don't have to know the answer, right? It doesn't have to be, you just take the next step. You're trying to know things that maybe are best for you not to know at this time, because there might be steps that you would skip if you knew. It doesn't take away from your loyalty either, as I feel something about that. Okay. Oh my gosh, you do write books and draw. Okay, so this is so crazy because, I mean, that's crazy because I felt that so strong, CJ. Wow. Okay, I go to a scheduled church and talk to my spirit. Oh my gosh, do you guys have, that was one of the prizes I was going to give away, the wind chimes that y'all love. I still haven't hit 100,000. I mean, we had a contest going on. We were going to hit 100,000, right? But I've already done all the signs. I'm just pulling cards for you guys in chat. Anyway, so I love that, KF. I would recommend wind chimes. We can do the contest again. I just don't like you guys like waiting so long for a contest that I thought we were going to hit 100,000 last year, and we were getting there. We were going so fast, but then it just tanked, and I think it was because I needed to go through some stuff. Also, usually cry. I know, I've learned to let myself cry too. But it's so funny because I'm crying less now that I actually stopped fighting it. I know I don't cry as much. Okay, used to not. Okay, before I talked to him about it, before we talked about my husband's death, I went years without letting my emotions show because somebody said, don't let your kids see you cry. And that was the worst advice ever. And that person never should have said that. I was so vulnerable. My kids, I never talked about my husband in a sad way. And I only talked about him in positive, happy ways. Like, your dad loved you and your dad this. And I would tell him memories, and I would try so hard to keep him alive, you know, just keep his presence in their lives, you know. Well, you know, a few years ago, like within the past, like 5 years ago, maybe, it started getting to where I couldn't even talk about him without crying. And see, I'm gonna cry now, but because I had suppressed it so much, I could not talk about him without crying. After years of not crying, talking about him. I mean, I'm like living proof that the whole past trauma thing, it comes back. And I was getting hives, I had a reaction to everything. My skin would have a reaction, my stomach would have a reaction. I was just so toxic that everything, I couldn't regulate. This is all within the last year. It just gradually, it hit a head this past year, but I couldn't regulate my emotions, my health, until I was forced to deal with it. But literally, I would get hives, and I still have some issues. Like last night, we were at a restaurant and people were drinking. The football game was on, and some guy, like, and I have childhood trauma, not that I was abused, but there was some pretty, a lot of horrible loud banging, slamming, fighting in my house. And that's probably why I'm empathic and read energy, because I learned I was always on edge about when the next blow up was going to be. It the fighting was so bad that it sounded like somebody was going to get hurt. So I had that in my childhood. I didn't even know I had trauma from that. But last night, somebody got drunk and I think knocked over an entire table in the restaurant we were in, after there weren't that many, there was only like probably 20 people in the room we were in. And that noise, I
I thought it was a fight and I got scared. First, I was looking like, where's his daughter? Because she was like, that was her table. And I was like, okay, she's in the bar, she's fine. But I thought to me, that loud banging, it triggered a memory of loud banging. And I knew I've been sound sensitive all this time. But after that, I felt this terrible pressure on my diaphragm. And for like an hour after that, and we didn't even figure it out till later, but I started feeling asthmatic. I don't have asthma, but I couldn't breathe. I even started wheezing because I was like, I can't breathe, and didn't have any idea that it was probably from that table getting knocked over and all the glasses slamming and breaking, because it triggered something from my past. And I got so dysregulated from bearing everything for so long that I could, every little thing got to me. But yeah, trauma does get buried in your cells if you don't deal with it. It can. If you don't have to deal with it, don't deal with it, and that's fine. And I don't think you have to actually. I don't know how I feel about the whole reliving the trauma, but I think there are, like, I don't know that that's healthy, but I do think there are ways to listen to the parts of you that are scared. Why are you scared? Why does that glass breaking scare you? Why are you scared of that? And so you listen to that part of you that's like a little child that felt helpless and couldn't help whoever was screaming and upset, because you were a child and you're helpless. So now you're not that same child, but that part of you got froze in that fight or flight or freeze. And so that part of you hasn't healed. So you go back and you talk to that part and you say, well, you're okay now, and now you're an adult and you're safe. And you can actually even go back and console that child and say, you're safe and it's okay. And this has nothing to do with you. And this isn't your fault, but there's just, I don't know even how I got on that, but it's just, I didn't cry for years and years. And then a year or so ago, I couldn't talk about my husband without crying. And since I started dating this guy and we talked about him on the first night, since then, this was like one of the first times I've been able to talk about him without crying. So now I literally can talk to about my husband without crying. And you guys will, a lot of you, that if you've been with me all this time, you may or may not have heard me talk about him. I've only talked about him less than 5 times. But if you have heard that, you've seen that I couldn't talk about him without crying. All right. Sometimes it is necessary, for sure. I love that you write books. That was so cool. That kept coming through. Okay, go to listen. Okay, so I was going to ask you, KF, if you have wind chimes, because I think those are they sound like angels to me. They sound, and you don't even hear them anymore, but I think it clears energy. The sounds of it. Okay, my mom practices and stuff. It's just sad. I don't know what you were talking about when you wrote that. Okay, so yeah, so Melissa, you may need to listen to those parts of you that get upset at certain things. And I'm not a psychiatrist, I'm not a counselor, but there are ways to deal with those different parts. I mean, you could Google trauma healing. I'm just not big on opening the cans of worms and having to relive those things, because if you're not in a safe place or using a process that's going to help you get past it, then I feel like you might be re-triggering painful stuff and it's not going to help. So let's see. I think we got to hold it together in certain situations, but I think we can take it too far. There's got to be balance. And Alan, I think we answered your questions as best as I could. Sometimes the answers are not supposed to be as clear and perfect as you think. Water is so peaceful. So Melissa, if you can, I haven't done this yet, but if there's water that you can exercise by, or I don't know, try the shower thing. If let the water run the negativity off of you. Visualize that. I've saged. Works like water. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, thank
You're so welcome. I see the future for us. Any advice? He's my soulmate. Oh, Kathy Ann, I cannot remember what cards came out for you, or if you wrote this after. It's weird because I do feel like my husband, he reminds me of my husband. It's very weird. Just the way he's on top of it. And I know there's a respectability there, but just, he reminds me of him, the way he is so strong, and I don't know, I'm able to be the feminine, you know? I don't have to know all the answers or figure out where we're going, or I just can lean back and be the feminine with him. I don't know about cord cutting. I've always been afraid to do it because I feel like, how do we know if it, I begged a psychic to do a cord cutting for me before, and I sent her a photo and she went, no, not doing it. And which made me think it might have been a twin flame, but I don't know about cord cutting. I mean, I think you can do this, stuff like this. You can release somebody with your imagination, or you can do a fake scissors and say, I'm not, but you can just kind of say, I'm not cutting, you're releasing your toxic addiction to them. You know what I'm saying? I've never done a hardcore cord cutting ceremony, but I have many times just like gone, okay, I am dusting this off. I'm dusting it off. I'm dusting off my need to know what's going to happen, or my need to feel love from this person, or my need to have attention from this person. I am letting that go. That's the kind of cord cutting I feel comfortable with. But do you want to, if you know for sure this is someone that you never want to talk to again, then I think, there's probably some cord cutting. There's different depths of it. I think really we control all that in our mind, but I've never really been brave enough to cut a cord that was, if it was something that significant that I couldn't let go of, that made me feel like I needed to cut the cord, then I was never really strong, confident enough to do it. Okay, so let's see. Hi, Echo. Thank you, KF. Okay, I'm going to do, Alan, last time, I'm going to do one, Alan, you are like hijacking the whole thing. I'm going to do one card for your person, okay? One card, but I feel like we are really pushing stuff that we shouldn't be. The Fates. Did we already get that for you? We got that for someone, I don't know. 1, 7, and 8 could be significant. Your person may have some things they need to do that they haven't done, some growth. Okay, fate, karma, acceptance. There are things that you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. What are we even trying to tell you? God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your past experiences. I think your person has maybe some karma stuff. You do, or they do. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand. This is exactly what I've been saying to you, I think, several times. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain things occur, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events in your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. Other people are who they are. You cannot change them. The challenge is to accept them, and they are, and not accept them as they are, and not trying to make them otherwise to suit you. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be so you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort? What if who they are and whatever is happening between you and them in this situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit? Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means, okay, Alan, you should take a screenshot of this so you can read it later, okay? I'm going to let you take a screenshot of both pages. Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. Love unconditionally for each of us is on our own journey, and we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated, and you are meant to evolve into a better person, a better version of yourself because of it. Okay. Okay, Anne, I see a new message from Anne. Let's see. Thank you, CJ. Oh, fellow Texan, I'm trying so hard to trust the path. Any advice? He's my soulmate and never felt this kind of connection. Okay, let me pull one more for you. Carrie Ann. Okay, so if he's guarded, then you just have to be patient and not try to control it. That's my advice. Because soulmates are able to accept the other where they are. You can be supportive and not demand that you know the answers or that they become somebody that you want them to be. Between worlds. So it just looks to me like this person just isn't, it looks like it's a timing thing. Let's see. Let me just read a little tiny bit on that. Or I'll let you take a screenshot of what it says. Because I do feel like that message is big. Okay, so yeah, here you go. Not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another. Temporary blindness, no man's land. Okay. I'll let you take a screenshot. So this is a time to explore new energy between you and another. It's not a moment for certainty. It's not a moment for certainty, for you to need to know, okay? Rather, I know that's why y'all watch tarot, obviously, but sometimes we're not supposed to know. Rather for discovery and curiosity. You don't yet know. We talked about this. So this makes me so I love when the cards do this, when they are saying the same things I have said, because it just, gives me reassurance that I'm on track. So you don't yet know if this will last forever, Kathy, and we talked about that with me and my guy too, right? So allow yourself to explore who you are and what is reflected back to you. This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself. What do you need? What do you like or dislike? What values are important to you? You are in a critical phase of your relationship that must not be hurried. There's your advice. Dismissed or hurried. Okay. Hold it there. And I'll let you take a photo of this one too. I know my cuticles are bad, especially close up, right? Let's see. Hope you can see that. Okay, I love it. All right, let's move on. I'm getting tired. Let's see. Ooh, 3 hours we've been playing here. I need to call my guy. He's sick. He wouldn't let me bring him anything though, and I have a sore throat. You're so welcome, Melissa. I hope I'm not missing anything. Okay. Oh. It's unknown, because sometimes if we knew, we're not supposed to know. That's why they say be cautious. They say to be cautious of, fortune. I don't consider myself a fortune teller, but of people that predict the future. And I don't think it's necessarily, well, yeah, you got to be careful of people who are false too, but but also even sometimes the information is going to change how you handle things, right? So you have to be cautious, and sometimes it's best not to know. And I always ask not to get, I don't want to get stuff that's ever going to be not beneficial for y'all to know. So I literally will say, don't give me stuff that they don't need, only give me stuff that is going to be good for them to know, and bring it to the right people. So don't apologize, Alan. I hope that was helpful. I feel like we did get repetitive answers for you, so I hope you can, maybe just not stress so much about it. Thank you so much, KF. Okay, hi, Echo. And we're just doing questions. It's hard to let go of bloodshed. Yes, I think he may have sent me to him, or somehow I needed to go through what I went through to be able to allow it. Oh, the sigh healing. Okay, so it's a physiological sigh. It's not, I'm sorry. Thank you for bringing that up, Brooke. Is it Brooke? Yeah. So it's called a physiological sigh. And my scientist that teaches it, his name is Andrew Huberman, Huberman. And how it goes is you do, like if you watch, your dog will do this all day, a lot of times during the day, and we do it ourselves and babies do it, and he can explain the science behind it, but you breathe in, take a deep breath in, and then at the end of that deep breath, you just grab in a little bit more air, preferably through your nose if you can. So you go, did you hear that? I did one big and then another. I forced a little more air in, and then you go, and then you exhale it. And if you do that, it will release pressure. And so, I don't know, Andrew Huberman, that's one of my scientific, guys that my neuroscientists that I love and obsessed with and follow. And I listen to pretty much everything of his I can. But it's called a physiological sigh, and you do, again, I'm going to do it one more time, but you breathe in a big, deep breath through your nose if you can, as much as you can, and then at the very end of that, you do another, just try and grab a little more air, and then you exhale slower. So it's important that your exhale is longer. That's another thing you can do. You can do breathing in and then exhale slower, okay? So the physiological sigh goes like this. It goes... slow. Another one is you can do a box breathing where you imagine a box. So you breathe in, say count to 3 or 4. So you breathe in. And I promise you guys I am working on these meditations, but you breathe in, say count to 3 or 4. So you go breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. And then you exhale, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's a box breathing. And then my daughter has tried this and it does help. So I taught her this. So you can breathe in. If you breathe in and you exhale slower than you inhaled, that will also is a technique for really relaxing you. So you breathe in, so you count to 3 or 4, breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you try to exhale slowly to the count of 4, 5, or 6. And at first you might go, I can't exhale slower than I inhale. I run out of air. Well, that's because I think that happened to me too, and it was because my breathing was stressful. So if you work on it, you'll be able to start controlling that, and eventually you can retrain yourself to breathe in a healthier way, where you're not taking as many breaths in a minute or in an hour that, or let's say a minute, that you know what I'm saying? You're taking in less breaths, but you're oxygenating your lungs better. And FYI, you get more oxygen breathing through your nose, if you can, than your mouth. And I couldn't do it at night when I first started, but I worked on it. And then you can get to where you actually start using those passages, those nasal passages that have have closed up and stopped. It's like you don't use it, you lose it. But if you force it and you really work on it, there's a book called Breath. It's by James Nestor. So check that out. Freaking love that book. And it can change your shape of your jaw and everything. Also, another thing we don't do right is we don't chew enough hard food. Like I started eating celery and carrots. Not only did I feel great because those things made me feel better, but chewing, we don't use our jaw muscles because everything we eat is soft, you know. That will read, and James Nestor goes into all this in his book called Breath. But breathing through your nose, the air has to travel through a different process than through your mouth. So you're going to catch less viruses. You're going to get a lot more oxygen to your lungs. It's just got so many health benefits. So if you don't believe me, that's okay. Just look into it. But I recommend James Nestor's book, Breath. Okay. Let's see. Thank you for asking that because I did forget that. I don't know about cord cutting. I am skipping around here, aren't I? Last drawing, last book. Thank you, Brooke. Oh yeah, so I struggle with creativity when I don't have synergy with others as well. Very difficult for me. I had a brain injury a few years ago. I don't know if y'all know that, but I passed out. I think I had a seizure and cracked my head open. Probably because I had undealt stress and trauma and all kinds of stuff was like, you know, I don't know. I'm sensitive to energy, but you know, fluorescent lighting really like makes me feel seizure-y and out of it. But I think it's because I got so much trapped stuff going on. But anyway, I wasn't able to do creative. I wasn't able to paint. Since then, I just recently, since I started doing this trauma healing work, I started painting again. So I get you. Inner child a lot right now, yeah. Look at that growth girl. Thank you, KF. Wind chimes are on my Christmas list. Okay, so if you, there, a thing with Amazon, I did buy some, you know, to give away, and the way you can do it, there's, if you go on Amazon and you buy the chimes, I mean, obviously it's better to just buy them in person so you can hear them, you know, at Home Depot or whatever, but they don't sell them all year. And I had a hard time finding them like at Christmas. But if you go on Amazon, there's usually like a play button. You can actually press the triangle, you know, the play triangle, and you can actually hear, there's a video of what they sound like, so you can hear, pick them out that way too. Roots, I don't know what that means. Okay, recently exited a long term. Oh, okay. Feeling a little PTS. I don't know, is that, Anne, what are you feeling? Okay, I'm going to pull a card for you. And then I think I need to go because I need to call my new guide. Okay, so let me ask you guys this. You guys tell me this. Would you, okay, so we're only 11 people watching now, so now is probably a good time. We're kind of fizzling. But is this a good idea? What if we just did readings like this, where I just pulled oracle cards for you? Because it's a lot less draining for me to just pull oracle cards, but I do feel like we're getting good answers if we just did readings like this, lives like this, so that way I could talk to you guys more too. Okay, so building blocks. Is that pessimistic? What is that? Or is it PTSD? Okay. Building blocks, page 28. And my throat hurts. So foundation, it says, a beautiful work in progress. You have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Will they stand? I'm going to do this so you can see it. Will they stand the test of time and serve as a solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you're making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. When you see this card, know that you are attracting new relationships into your life. That might be your answer right there. And solidifying the ones you already have, building them on the foundation of honesty, humility, clear communication, and a genuine desire to know one another. You're moving toward laying the groundwork for a relationship with the firm footing that will ensure it can withstand any storm. Long-standing relationships are also repaired and strengthened. You and the other person are stronger, wiser, and more powerful together than apart. I don't think that's saying get back, though. Okay. Feeling recently ended the long term. Okay, no. So you just said the key word right there. You said abusive. So that this is not saying to go back to that, but it's probably saying you have some healing and being authentically true to what's important to you. So I want you to take a screenshot of this so you can read it. I like this one too, that bottom part. Oh my gosh, we just talked about this, breath. Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys take a screenshot of that too. All right. Okay, I think I need to get off. And I hope that was helpful. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I love doing this. I mean, maybe we should just do some readings like this where I just pull or answer questions with an oracle. I mean, I think we got some pretty powerful answers. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna make my call, make sure he's doing okay. I think he's feeling pretty sick. Thank you so much, you guys. I love you guys so much. Okay, we can continue chatting in the comments because it takes some time to process, but then it'll be in under my live tab. So you might have to go to the live tab to see the lives, but it'll be there, and I'll get better. I know that setup looks terrible, but I need a new. It's hard to find a holder that will hold my phone and not block the buttons that I need to press. You know, to set it up. It's like, but I gotta get the phones anyway. It's just something I gotta get better at. Okay, you're so welcome. Okay, love you guys. I will see you guys later. Talk to you soon. I don't know how to turn this off. Maybe there's a button. Oh, there it is. See, I couldn't see it. It says, do you want to stop streaming? But my camera the holder was